This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Don't fucking come in.
How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Don't come in with a cowboy hat.
Nice hat.
Thanks.
No, it's not a nice hat. You don't come in here.
Are you doing it?
Huh?
You doing it?
All right, man. Just, are you rolling?
Yes, I'm rolling.
This fucking guy comes in with a hat, sunglasses, and a gallon of water.
We got the same boots.
Yeah, these are my Bluntstones.
These are my Bluntstones.
Okay,
Hey,
well.
it looks like we just started the new ad campaign for Bluntstones. These are my Bluntstones. These are my Bluntstones. You got chocolate in my Bluntstones. You got
All right,
peanut butter
guys.
in my Bluntstones.
Take it easy. Guys, good news. Jesus Christ. Will Sasso is taking over for Brendan Schaub today. Don't just throw things
I'm not!
willy-nilly
It's
off the-
fucking this tiny ass shit table, man.
Well, don't bring a
Get
fu-
some real furniture.
You brought
This
a
fucking
water
podcast
cooler.
has been on the air since iPods existed.
You brought-
Do you know that iPods don't exist anymore?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
You
do.
don't. No, don't do the bass thing.
Well, I'm not doing the bass thing. This is my natural resting voice.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you something.
Fuck, this doesn't
You brought
work.
that's a water cooler sized container.
Bryan, okay. Ha ha ha. Everybody knows
It's so annoying. dude.
that I drink a lot of water. What do you want today? Why
Well,
did you? Why am I
here's what
here?
I want. Here's what I want. First
What do you
question.
want?
Here's the first question. Here's the first question. Who the fuck do you think you are wearing a hat like that?
That's actually a really good question, Bryan.
Yeah.
And
Burping
I'd
on the
like
mic.
to just listen. I want to talk directly to your listeners.
Okay.
They know that every time
You want to tell them about me being in Tempe this tomorrow, Friday, Saturday? Tempe
Sure.
Improv?
I'll tell them.
Tempe Improv, Brian Callen.
You said,
Will
do
Sasso-
I want to tell them?
Go ahead.
Bryan Callen will be at the Tempe Improv. It has 54 seats.
No, it has a lot more than that. It's a huge room.
I've never been there.
Well, if you want to come and open for me and be my fucking opener and get me
Yeah.
water and towels, you can.
That'd be great. But you know what? I'm not a stand-up comedian, Bryan. I'm a serious actor, and I'm a serious human being.
Yeah, well, what did you want to say? You want to talk to my listeners?
Every time I come on the podcast, it's your listeners know, and I love visiting your listeners. Some of your listeners have been our listeners on a former podcast, and it's an event. It's a
Yeah.
reunion.
Yeah.
And it's a time for truth.
Yeah.
So when you ask me, who the fuck do you think you are? And I know you're doing a bit, Bryan. I know you like to do comedy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoy it.
But I was serious about who the fuck do you think you are with that hat?
That's right.
And those
Bryan,
sunglasses.
Every once in a while, you are serious.
Yeah.
I know my friend Bryan, and every once in a while, he's serious. So I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a serious answer because, again, I owe it to your audience.
Yep.
I know them. They know me. I
Okay.
feel like we're friends.
Okay.
And I'm going to answer you honestly.
Go ahead.
William Sasso. That's right, Bryan. This is who I am.
No.
I'm Will.
This is
I'm
not
Will Sasso.
I don't need you to be sincere and do some, I don't know what you're doing here.
These chairs are for narrow-hipped.
Look, you're a giant.
Men.
You're a white Samoan. we know that.
But Brendan is a fucking world-class athlete.
Yeah.
Still, does he still run in sand and shit? And now,
Yeah, he
or
does all
now
that bullshit.
he
Yeah,
does all
he's
that
got
stuff?
he's got plantar fasciitis on his stupid foot because he's 250 pounds. He's actually 270, but he says he's 250.
Oh, Bryan, just fucking, does he do it or not?
Okay, man.
Okay, the
and
point
he runs,
is this.
And he
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
runs, and his
Okay.
feet aren't made for his body weight.
Okay, but he also does a lot
you're
of
big, you
ass
shouldn't
work,
run.
right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
fucking squatting down, just climbing the stairs.
Yeah.
He's going to put on weight. And
Well, when he
all
gets-
I'm saying is,
Yeah, when he gets stressed, he puts on weight. So I'll look at
no,
him.
I'm
and I
saying
go,
I'm saying muscle.
Yeah.
And his muscular ass should have a problem fitting in these
these
chairs.
are terrible chairs.
Yeah, the bad chairs. So
I
anyway,
sit like this because my back doesn't like them.
this is who I am, and I think especially on a podcast.
Yeah.
As this podcast has grown, and as podcasting has grown, I feel that it's a medium that's matured, and it's matured.
I gotta say, I'm going to stop you here because I
Okay.
want to act because you're being very general and also very annoying. So what I'd like to say is this. What do you do differently now that you didn't do a year ago? You pretentious hat wearing son of a bitch. It's just
Bryan?
it's a question. And if you start another sentence saying, Bryan, I'm going to hurl my body at your face. Okay? I will fucking knee you right in your fucking chops. Now,
If I do what?
if you start sentences with Bryan, I see how you're cocking your head.
Well,
No. Don't do it.
comma, Bryan. See, that one I started with well.
All right, well.
Well, Bryan, here's the thing about that. You asked a very good question
Yeah.
when you said, "Who the hell do you think you are?"
Yeah.
And you thought you were throwing me a fucking curveball.
Yeah, and then you
I was
go,
like, "It."
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it.
No, you just said, no. If you
and
say-
it just fucking
No, because you usually say Will
did a little
Sasso.
Disney
No.
1960s fucking, donkey kicking a fucking football through the uprights.
Okay.
And the guy goes, "Whoa, doink," and
No,
it
that's
goes
not
out,
what happened
and it's
to
a
me.
home run.
That's not what happened to me.
When you throw me a curveball, I go, "Yeah."
No, because you go. Usually you say I'm Will Sasso. This time you said I'm William Sasso.
Yeah, that's my
And-
God-given name.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what my
but-
wonderful mother and father named.
But I feel like it's a way of setting your heels, and now you're establishing yourself, and there's no compromise. So what the fuck is different from the Yahoo that you were jumping around like a fucking like one of those carnival barkers with no aim in sight and just spinning around? Okay, and bumping in the walls, which is what you do, you fucking human slinky, you human balloon.
Okay.
So now apparently you're different. So what's different about you?
Well, Bryan, I'll tell you.
God damn it.
It's like this.
Answer the question, bro.
Yeah, and it's a better question than your first question.
Okay.
And you know how to ask questions. Hell, you've got an incredible podcast to your name that proves that.
Yeah.
Here's what's different about me.
Okay.
And I'm looking right in the camera right now, even though you can't tell because I'm wearing sunglasses. Absolutely nada, my friends. The difference, though, is this. It's a simple one.
So there's no difference.
There's no difference in me. The difference is I've accepted who this motherfucker is.
Ah, God damn it, man! You sound like a bad Tony Robbins.
And
What does that mean? Who? So you've gotten down to the essence. You've gotten down. You peeled the onion down to its sweet core.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're looking at a sweet core onion right now.
You can eat a sweet core onion one of two ways.
Yeah.
You can chow down on the baby.
Yeah.
The little tiny onion. You
Yeah.
can find those sweet pickled onions in the pickle aisle of your local
But you've been
grocery
pickled,
store.
and now we've gotten down. to the
We've
sweet.
got a whole ass onion.
Yeah.
You can do the work instead.
Yeah.
Instead of just picking off a baby like a hyena would
no.
a fucking little baby.
You peeled layer after layer. Your eyes are watering. You're sneezing.
And we get down to that core in the middle.
Yeah, now we're at the sweet core, and that's who you are now. Mm-hmm. And that's who you always were.
That's who we all are inside, Bryan.
Okay,
We're
man.
that sweet core, And I'm not afraid to show you my sweet core.
So show me your sweet core.
And I'm not talking about that sweet brown balloon knot that you're always on about. Hey, where's that award that I said
I don't
I
wanna see your
put
fucking
in your
balloon knot.
asshole? Is that it? That's it right there.
Yeah.
If you don't, and I'm glad that you have it there.
Yeah.
Because just like these narrow ass chairs, that's a narrow ass table, which would make it hard for you to have a shoulder width squat stance for your feet as you drop it down and get that award in your hole.
Hey, fuck. And what the
Put
fuck
it
are you,
inside of you.
what are you talking about? I'm not putting a fucking.
I know you're not, because
in my
you've
shitter.
accepted the award that I gave you like a year ago or something.
I didn't. I
had
never
Oscar
accepted
fever.
that in my ass. Asshole.
When are the Oscars? In the summer?
I don't know, man. What
It's an outdoor event, right?
Look, I'm trying to do a podcast, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You sound high. You do any fucking?
Yeah, I do fucking.
I don't know about that. Do you?
Yeah, I do fuck.
Why is your voice getting so high?
No, I do fucking.
Oh man,
I do fucking.
I feel like you're lying right now.
Oh, sure, I do lots of fucking.
How do you do it? Like, what is
I
your
go like
favorite
this.
position?
Oh
man,
what are they called again?
no.
Do I get a multiple choice?
you're a fucking virgin, bro.
Yeah, so.
You're a high voice. You're a big high voice virgin.
So what?
Ah, damn it. When did you lose your virginity, Jack?
Oh, around the average age that most people do, 27, something like that.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Did you cry?
Oh yeah, for days, dude, for days. I just cried for days. I'm
You
like,
did?
I'm in deflower. I'm not perfect, God. I'm sorry, God. Yeah, I cried and I apologized
Yeah.
to the Lord.
You ever fart when you were having sex?
When do I not fart when I'm having sex? I can't get the tip of my shaft into the sweet folds of a woman's vagina without because I need energy food. I need a complete protein before I have sex. Usually a amounts to a nice bowl of red beans and rice.
Oh, Jesus, that's not.
And and if you're eating red beans and rice, you got to get some onions in there.
Oh, God damn
and
it.
Some banana slices.
Why would you put banana slices in there?
It makes your balls vibrate.
I've never heard that. I don't know if there's. Oh, God. All right, do you want to start this podcast?
Yeah. Let's start recording.
Now, do you feel like
American Woman is out right now
What's that about?
with Sienna Miller, Christina Hendricks, Amy Madigan,
Christina
Aaron
Hendricks.
Paul. We play husband and wife.
She's so
Christina
hot.
Hendricks.
Did you
and
get to make out with her?
Hey man, no, it's not that kind of movie.
No?
Huh?
Is she married?
Yeah.
Bring her husband up. She's so hot.
So
Sienna Miller's husband?
No, Christina Hendricks.
Christina.
I remember seeing her on an audition before she was famous and being mad that I was so mad I couldn't date her. She was that hot. I couldn't believe how hot she was.
Jeffrey Arend.
Who's that guy? Who's that fucking guy? I got it. Obviously, I can date her. Who's that guy? What's that guy do? Oh, did she divorce her husband?
Oh, no.
She's
Oh,
single.
no.
She
They're
walking
asking
around
today.
single, Jack? She was the best looking woman I'd ever seen in my life. I never forgot it. I was like, oh my Lord, you're the best looking woman I've ever seen. Who the fuck is he? Hey, dude, what's he do? I'm asking you.
are you talking to me?
Yeah.
So American Woman is out in select theaters now, and probably go further nationwide at some point. So go check that out. Sienna Miller and
I just asked you a question.
Christina Hendricks.
What is her
Myself, I'm in it. I'm in the movie.
Oh, man, you're bugging me.
Oh, and then your good buddy Joe Carnahan's Boss Level, Frank Grillo and Joe Carnahan's Boss Level.
Oh, yeah, you're coming out with that. That's
Yeah,
going
I'm
to be
in that.
exciting. I can't wait for that.
And then after that, then what?
Well, I just feel like you can do a movie, and it doesn't matter what movie. And it used to be you do a movie, and it was like a big deal. And now I feel like everybody does a movie, and nobody talks about it. I don't hear about it. And it's like,
We're good friends, and you don't know that I have a movie out. And you
know
wouldn't
what I
even
mean?
have to ask me back in the day. It would just be on Entertainment Tonight.
Exactly.
I'm Mary Hart, and a movie come out.
That's right.
With people into it.
yeah. And
That's
now
how she talks.
And now it doesn't matter. Like now, I don't know. Now it just
Yeah.
feels like as good as the movie is, 6 people see it somehow.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm picking up what you're laying down. And but let's hope this movie does
I'll tweet about it.
better than. Don't tweet about the fucking. What is it? 2011.
I'll make it.
I'll
big
tweet
for
about
you.
the movie.
I can make it big for you. There you are.
Yeah. All right, there we are.
There you are.
Director Jake Scott in the middle there.
Yeah.
That's at the Toronto International Film Festival. So we do showbiz, Bryan and I.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am back there.
It looks like a heavy movie.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
It is.
Oh yeah.
What's
Yeah.
it about? Drugs?
No, it's about Sienna Miller, who's there's Sienna Miller, and I don't want to give away too
Wasn't
much.
she the one married to Jude Law?
Look, dude, I don't fucking read People magazine for fuck's
Answer the
sake.
fucking question.
Chin is nodding. Yeah.
Yeah.
think
He's
so, yeah.
looking it up on his thing. Sienna Miller has a daughter, and some shit happens.
I'd just be like, hey, Sienna Miller, you're super hot. Just marry a rich guy. Now, sorry, and a movie.
Bryan would make a really good-
Go to the Beverly Hills.
Very good movie executive.
Go to Nobu.
Pre-Me
Go
Too.
to Nobu or Wally's in Beverly Hills and just marry one of those guys and then buy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, I said it. What's Aaron
Paul.
Paul like? He's
Oh, he's a really sweet guy.
he is?
Yeah. He's a
Interesting.
really, really nice guy. Yeah.
D'Elia's good friends with him. right?
Yeah. D'Elia. Yeah. I think they go way back.
Yeah.
They're all friends.
He's not a strange kid.
Oh, they worked together on a movie when Chris was like 19 or 20 or
Good
something.
actor, that guy.
Yeah. Not a what?
He's a good actor.
Yeah,
not,
but you said-
not a strange bird. Not a little
No.
strange kid.
No.
Okay.
Super down to earth. Actually.
nice.
Really normal guy. We had a good time shooting that film out in suburban
We're doing
Massachusetts.
Loudermilk right now.
Eating a lot of Indian food and Loudermilk. We're gonna go shoot Loudermilk, and then now we both have sitcoms on the ABC network.
Yeah, we do. What's yours called? Not that it
It,
matters.
what?
Well, it doesn't.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Bryan,
It's not schooled, right? So, and schooled is the
what is it called?
oak tree.
Is it schooled? Is schooled spelled SCHOOL apostrophe D?
No, it's just no.
I bet it is.
No,
Is
it's
the D crooked?
No, it's not.
Are you up against the D like, this D, or trying to push it
Nope.
back into place?
Nope, I'm not.
Are those crawls gonna go across when we're watching Dancing with the Stars?
Don't fucking
You in
disparage.
short shorts pushing a fucking D?
Nope, don't disparage.
I'll tell you what you can push instead of a fucking thick D.
What?
You can push this fucking award into your shitter. Why don't you get it lubed up with some red bean and rice farts and then push it up your shithole?
Don't disrespect me on my fucking podcast.
You know what I love about this podcast so far? It's probably about 30 minutes old.
Yeah.
And you've gotten used to my hat.
I'm already so overwhelmingly annoyed that it doesn't matter. What's with the hat? Never seen you in one of those.
I just thought I'd wear a hat.
Oh, I didn't know you were in the rodeo, but maybe you're a cowgirl. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Chris D'Elia got a part in, I think, the Zack Snyder movie, and I said, what are you playing? He goes, a helicopter pilot.
What?
And I go, how do you do that? And he goes like this, get in.
What's he doing?
He's in the Zack Snyder movie, and he's like, he's playing a helicopter pilot. And I go,
what kind of helicopter pilot?
Exactly. And I go, what are you playing? He goes, I just go like this, get in. And he's holding it like it's a steering wheel because he's never been in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Get in.
That's going to be a fucking sharp learning curve for the boy.
Well, I have a feeling D'Elia doesn't do any of that method work. He doesn't go and investigate or interview helicopter pilots or sit in a helicopter.
No.
The first time he ever sits in a helicopter will be when it's time to shoot.
He will enter the hashtag helicopter pilot on Instagram and see what comes up. And that'll be the research
Exactly.
for him to say, get in, like he's driving a fucking Cobra
Get in.
in 1981.
See if you can name this movie. Guys in a helicopter. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, 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 shooting a machine gun, shoot, shoot, and then I'm gonna be the actor. How can you shoot women and children? Easy.
You just gotta lead him a little less.
Don't lead him as much.
Don't lead him as much. Fuck, what a movie.
Fuck. Full Metal
Jacket.
Good God.
Watch this. Wait. I'll do it to the camera.
All right.
I am in a world of shit.
That's right.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Fuck, that movie's good.
It's a really good movie.
It's a fucking
I
incredible
haven't
movie.
seen that in a long time. God damn, he just goes crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, you couldn't hack it. You would.
What would I do?
You'd be in
Look,
the
there he
corner
is.
sucking your thumb.
Look at that.
That is so scary.
Oh, fuck, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Anyway.
Yeah, he was.
Well, American Woman is a movie like that. If you liked,
I don't know if it is.
If you like Full Metal Jacket,
I don't know
you'll
if
like.
it's in. No,
Well, don't worry. You gonna talk shit about my movie?
no.
I'm
excited that you're in all these movies.
Yeah.
You've kind of been working a lot. You've been gone.
Huh?
You've been gone.
Yeah, I've been gone. I'm back. I bought this hat the last week. Speaking of movies, a couple weeks ago in Idlewild, where our good pal Marshall Cook was shooting his film. You're in it. I'm in it. D'Elia's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schaub is in it.
Schaub is in it.
Yeah.
Chad Kulchin was almost in it, but then he couldn't because
Couldn't
I
do
think Marshall cut the part. He's and so I was up there in Idlewild shooting this movie, and we all got hats.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. That's
Hey,
a great
thanks, dude.
story.
Do you like that story?
You ever ridden a horse?
Yeah, I have.
When have you ridden a horse?
Only for show business things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Big
I
horse.
felt bad for the horse. Very big horse.
Yeah.
Real big horse.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
You've lost a lot of
animals.
weight, though.
Not a lot of weight. I'm trying to lose a lot of weight.
Looking trimmer.
I thank you very much. I'm playing the new.
What were you going to say? Now,
I don't. Well, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but it's another movie.
What is the movie now?
Yeah.
Please, no, because I can already tell. Please be honest now. What
I
are
am
you
on.
doing?
I'm an honest guy. You're my friend. I won't lie to you.
Okay, so what are you playing? You're
And-
playing the new.
See, I wasn't. I've already said too much.
Well, I saw your.
Because now people can Google that.
well, they
Will
can see that
Sasso's
your mouth.
playing the new.
Your mouth went, and you were going to make a B sound. I think. Am I
yeah,
right?
you're right. I was
Okay,
going to
now-
say a B.
Now maybe I can. Maybe you can just nod your head or shake it. Now I want you to be careful though, because it's gonna. There are people listening, and You don't want to lie now, right?
Well, yeah, but are you
But
going
we
to
don't
tell
wanna
them if
get
I'm
nervous.
nodding my head or shaking my head?
Yeah, we
for
don't
our
wanna
listeners
get
that aren't
nervous
watching.
though and feel like we're back in the corner. Maybe you misspoke for a second, so not a big deal if you misspoke, and you can just say no, right? With this,
Yeah, sure.
right. Were you going to say that you're? Relax. Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Were you going to say that you're playing the new Batman? You can say no. There you go. There you go. Good job. Now, hold on. There was a small nod at the end of the shake, so,
No,
right?
no, I'm not. I'm not
So
the
there
new
wasn't
Batman.
a small no. Okay, good. You're not the new Batman.
I'm playing someone else, and it's a lot of people think that the part would have gone a different direction. A lot of people are thinking perhaps it's time for a woman to play the role.
Yeah.
There's been talk of Idris Elba playing the role, but the role has
black
now,
actor in Africa. Yeah.
yeah, in Africa. Brian just said, but
Africa.
yeah, that's
An Africa actor.
no, yeah, that's racist to say in Africa. That's not what we.
Okay.
Who is that? Hey, who's that friend of yours who comes by? Plays poker with the guys. He's got his daughter's on the softball team with you. Oh, the Mexico. So don't do that, Brian.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to speak about
Yeah, I know.
different
You
races.
just. We talked about a movie that I'm in that's a really serious drama, and
Yeah.
you talked about the two women and how you want to.
Yeah, American woman.
No, it's the
Let
okay.
me be. Is that the soundtrack?
That's the Lenny Kravitz version.
I know. American woman.
No, I'm not Batman. Robert Pattinson is Batman now.
Oh, that's a
Because
fucking,
whatever.
That's a great choice. Robert
He'll do
Pattinson.
great.
That
He'll be
fucking guy is not Batman. I'll beat him up right now. What are we talking about? Brian Callen wasn't available? You got that guy? You got that guy with Brian Callen, a 52-year-old, not around? I mean, he's a good-looking guy, but
He's
is
a
he
really good-looking kid. He's
can
got very intense eyes.
Yeah, but I don't look at him as being. Batman's a tough fucker.
Yeah, but they gotta re-up that character for the younger generation. You know what I
Well,
mean?
couldn't they have found a dude who did one sport?
He played werewolf.
He did.
He played vampire and werewolf. Isn't that the he was
Played
in
a
that?
fucking vampire. Who
Yeah,
was
but
all
that's
pale.
no. There were two teams. There was Team Vampire, Team Werewolf.
Bring
and
up more pictures of this.
I never saw
fucking
the
guy.
movie, but apparently it was a sport movie.
Is he in shape?
Huh?
Is he in shape or has he got a dancer's physique? I want my Batman.
Well, you know, it's
muscular.
interesting, Brian. You're talking about being in shape. You're talking about dancer's physique. Your bodies look sort of similar in that you have, two fucking tits, a belly
man.
button.
Look, man. He's working out a lot, at least, but it's just still not. I mean, I just need a different.
It's
kind
time for a new. It's time for a new outlook on ourselves, our physical selves, and as you know, the body positivity movement is
What is that
making great
movement?
gains. The body posi movement.
Okay, the body posse movement, right?
And so one of the things that's happening is we're seeing it reflected in our media.
Yeah.
Whether it's the internet, whether it's the magazines that you buy, because
Yeah.
everyone buys magazines.
Yep.
Or the movies you watch.
Yep.
Women are speaking a lot about wanting to feel good in the skin that they're in.
Sure.
Men too. And this role, I'm taking on. I'm really proud
What
of
is the
the
role?
makers, and I'm proud of the. I'm proud of actually of the history of the part, and that it's now come full circle. Well,
you're
not
the
full
new-
circle, but it's
so you're the new.
Bond.
Okay.
I'm the new James Bond.
Hold on. Okay. Now.
I'm the new Bond.
All right.
James
Hold
Bond.
on. No, I know you said
And
that.
I haven't
You're
seen any
saying-
of the films, but that's apparently they say that.
Well,
Because I said it at the audition. They go, "You got the part, kid." And I went, "I'm the new Bond." And they go, "Yeah." And I go, "James
they
Bond."
said they. Are you sure they said you're the new James Bond for the movies?
Yes.
So
I'm the
in
new
the
James
vein
Bond.
of Roger Moore and
Roger
Sean
Moore,
Connery.
Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton,
So you're the new.
Pierce Brosnan.
You're the new Bond.
What was the other guy? Craig?
Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
So you're the new Bond.
Yes.
Now I'm going to give you a chance.
George Lazenby.
Do you have any proof of this? Can you bring up Will Sasso? James
Yeah, why don't
Bond?
you Google it? But see, this is what's interesting about breaking some big news on the podcast.
Okay.
It's not going to be anywhere on Google. This is a world exclusive, but please feel free.
Well, wait, hold on. You just said it's not going to be anywhere on Google.
Yeah, because I'm breaking the news here. I'm actually not supposed to talk about it. But
When did this come out?
a couple days ago. So, yeah, there's nothing there.
No, there's not. No.
There's something about American Woman on the top right because
Yeah, no,
I think,
there's nothing. I don't see.
yeah, no,
anything
there's
there.
nothing.
Secret.
Yeah, there's nothing about
So-
me being Bond because I'm breaking the news here.
Okay. And are you going to use an English accent?
Huh? Oh yeah, no. They said something about that. Look, it's more about two things. It's more about that Bond was generally a very, and I'm an in shape guy, but this is what I'm talking about.
Sort
I'm
of,
excuse me.
Yeah, well, let's just go with your hands first of all. He shoots a small gun.
Yeah.
No way do your fingers fit. No way does that finger fit in the hole of a Walther PPK.
Sure, it does.
It just there's no way that a Walther PPK.
I don't know what that is,
a
Brian,
small-
but that's the least of our worries.
PPK.
You're making it sound like I got
Walther
big
PPK.
like I got the kind of fingers that look like sausages that are busted on the barbecue. When you leave them on the inside, you're like, "We're good with the chicken.
Yeah.
leave the sausages on the grill," and then
Yeah, but
and
see
they-
that's a Walther PPK. That's what
Yeah,
Bond
that's-
uses. That's a small
So what's that
gun,
thing weigh?
right?
About 14, 15 pounds?
Yeah, no, you don't know
How
much
big
about
is
guns.
it? What's it about? That big?
No, you don't know guns. That's a tiny gun.
What?
And you can fit it for a silencer if you've got the machinery.
All right.
But
listen,
the thing is that your finger doesn't fit in that.
one of my fingers
fucking
will.
Giant.
Okay, listen. It's not. I'm not worried about that. We'll get a bigger gun. They'll make it bigger, and we'll break other boundaries with this role of Bond.
What, like-
like this one.
Yeah.
Generally Bond has been an in shape guy of one sort of stature. Now it's more this. Now it's going to be a real dude. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Another thing is traditionally
Bear
James,
of a man.
Yeah, sure. Yes, a polar bear, a gentle polar bear
Right.
of a man. I'm
Unless you
changing
get
the role.
angry.
Unless you get angry, then I'm pulling a walrus up onto the iceberg using nothing but the strength of my jaws. And you can Google that video, and your kids won't sleep at night.
No,
don't-
okay, yeah.
But I'll tell you this much. Another thing that we're changing about the Bond role is generally that's gone to a white guy. So now we're doing that a little differently.
Yeah.
With me.
You're a white guy.
I'm 100% Italian, so please don't be a racist
Well,
piece
I'm
of
not.
shit.
I'm
You
not
can-
being a racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're pretty damn white and you got blue eyes now.
Yeah, I know. But I know
Now,
that. But I'm
so you're-
Italian. So that's
And
different.
again, probably not. Probably more of a Serb. Right?
mm,
you probably have the
No, my parents are from Napoli, from
I'm
Naples,
sure they
Italy.
came over from Serbia. You're
No.
a giant Serbian
no,
man, right?
no. Giant Serbian bear?
You're a Serbian bear.
Did you say Serbian bear?
I said a Serbian
I'm
bear.
not a Serbian bear. But we're breaking new ground with Bond. I'm looking really forward to playing him. And yeah. Something British accent. I'll do my research just like Christopher is with
James
his.
Bond.
That's right.
Shaken,
That's,
not stirred.
holy shit, you should have been at the audition.
Shaken, not stirred. I'm Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, I was thinking about coming up with some new lines for it. Like fucking, I'm coming in there!
It doesn't sound.
Be careful! I'm coming in there!
All right, that's a really shrill voice. Can you bring it down a little?
Yeah.
All right, kids, just take a little break from watching the Throwback Thursday episodes while Bryan Callen's on vacation. July's ending with a big bang. UFC 304 is not just one title fight. We got two titles on the line. You got Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades for the heavyweight interim heavyweight championship. It should be for the real championship, but that's a whole nother conversation. And then you also got Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad. Welterweight title is on the line, and jump in on all the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. And speaking of stacked, if you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers get $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Hey guys, do you have a gambling problem? If so, call 1-800-GAMBLER or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. Now, if you're in New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or go ahead and text HOPE-NY 467-369. If you're in Connecticut, go ahead because help is available for problem gambling as well. Call 888-789-7777 or just go ahead and visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas City. 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Deposit and eligibility restrictions do apply. See terms and responsible gaming resources at dkng.co/MMA.
Hey kids, if you want to go on the best trip of your life, I took my son on it. The whole Find the Kid crew went. I'm talking about Alaska. That's right, Alaska. Go fishing with Sportsman's Cove Lodge. They take care of everything. You're catching big fish, halibut, salmon, all sorts of stuff. 3-to-1 angler crew ratio. It's the best. The lodge is great. Go to alaskasbestlodge.com and have a trip of a lifetime. Use TFATK at checkout for 10% off your first trip. Buy one, get one, limit of one person. Very limited availability. Check it out. Go to alaskasbestlodge.com.
Did we start?
Yeah.
All right, what do you hate?
You'll show me your shoes and you go, they're so dope.
They are, yeah.
Well, you're a grown man. You're 36, man. Don't talk to me
young.
about.
I'm young.
You're 36.
I'll let you know when I'm an adult. How's that?
Young at heart.
I'll let you know when I'm an adult. How's that?
Look,
I'm a kid, bro.
I know.
I'm just a little pup.
When do you think you'll grow up? Oh, because we were
I'm
talking.
so young.
We were talking before we got here. We were talking before here. Yeah, you're so young.
It's like our friend Stevie. Brian goes, bro, he just spent all day on Instagram and he went to the gym. He's like a 16-year-old girl.
Stevie Blue Eyes.
Yeah, and he goes, and Brian goes, at least he's young. I went, he's not that young.
30.
And Stevie goes, I am 32. Not that young, bro.
Well, we were talking about how I was thinking about working at Lehman Brothers and then kind of realizing.
Were working there.
Well, I said to Chris as he got out of his car, I go, can you believe we do this for a living? The sun's shining and we get to go be silly geese. And then we do stand up and we get paid to use our imagination.
Yeah.
It's like a dream come true. But I remember working at Lehman Brothers at a bank, waking up early,
bro.
dude, and working at, and then I quit and worked at a restaurant called Bubby's. And I remember waiting on actors and people in the business, and they had long hair and they looked cool and they had nice clothes and they looked like they had freedom. They just looked like they had fun. That's what I think I was drawn to, was freedom, was the idea that they could do what they wanted, and seemed like it was so much fucking fun.
Have you ever had a real job, Chris?
Yeah, for like a summer.
What'd you do?
Like an internship?
No, I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch.
No, you didn't.
Oh, boy.
Were you the model or selling
No.
clothes?
It was before all that shit. They did not have the model out front and all that.
And when did you decide to be an actor? When you realized that you don't have bones? No, because you're so bendy and you're so
but that's because
him.
I'm very malleable. As an actor, I'm very I can just kind of throw myself into the part.
I didn't know that.
I just throw myself.
Jump on.
When did you decide? Wait, did you always know
I
you
just
were gonna
always kind of thought
your dad was in it?
Yeah, my dad was like, dude, my whole family's so silly and shit.
They are, right?
So I was like,
your
what the fuck am I
father
gonna
laughs
do?
his ass off at your stand-up.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah, he
I've
does.
said,
It's
crazy. That's awesome.
his father's a huge director producer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm familiar
I mean, he's
with
done
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like some of the best TV shows ever. Your dad was
Titanic,
a
Shawshank.
producer.
Yeah, he's Steven
Well,
Spielberg.
no, not those.
Simpsons.
James Cameron.
No, but he was
Family
in
Ties.
like so many great shows, and he was sitting there watching Chris and laughing so freaking hard.
Yeah, because he's
that's
like, I
cool,
can't
man.
believe like my fucking idiot son. I used to tell him not to do this shit.
And now you.
Yeah.
Because he probably thought you were going to turn out to be, let's be honest, kind of like that one kid. We all know that kid.
Yeah,
Well,
well, I'm still
Chris
that
is
kid.
that
I just
kid.
make money at it.
Yeah.
I'm that kid. I just had a way to make money
No.
at it.
Fuck that, being a banker and all that bullshit.
Oh, my
It's just
God.
I don't never even was an idea that I could pursue.
Did you go to college?
For a year?
Where?
At NYU. I went to.
So you got
Really?
good grades.
I mean,
It's tough to get in NYU.
Chris is actually strangely disciplined, as much of a strange will-o-wisp that
No,
he is.
I know that.
I just won't. I won't do what I don't want to do.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
tricky tough.
disciplined in what I want to do.
Yeah, and then when you do it, you show up every day on time.
Yeah, dude. I did fucking jujitsu for 6 years every single day.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to do it.
Did you ever get better?
No.
You're not.
I
made
got to
for-
a certain point and I was like, oh, these guys are competing. I don't want to compete. I just want to do it.
Well, it sounds, if you sign up for jiu-jitsu, you can go every day. I think that falls with everything in line. So I'm assuming you just if you like something, you're just balls deep in, like you're committed.
Yeah. And then after that, I hurt my knee and then I started doing stand up and I was like, oh, this is my life.
How old were you then?
24. 25 or 26.
I mean, not young. I mean, not
No,
young.
not for
Chris used to
stand-up.
feature for me and Dove Davidoff.
Yeah.
We would
saw
go down
him
to
pretty
La
good?
Jolla at the Comedy
Yeah.
Store, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then he was doing this fucking deer that got
Oh, yeah.
shot. And I was like, this motherfucker is doing a deer that got shot. And he was so physical. He was more physical than me. And then I would get up and do my physical stuff. And they weren't laughing the same way. I
'Cause
was like,
this
this
guy
son of a
fucking
bitch
did
is
it.
more flexible and being even more ridiculous than me.
I don't know.
And then he was
I
like,
told you
and then
for-
he goes, you're the reason I do everything. You know?
No, I didn't say that, man.
Something like that, something
No,
like
it wasn't even near that.
No,
I said,
something.
"Oh, nice to meet you."
And then he would do this. This idiot. We were all staying in the same condo, and he would have, like, I realized he was obsessive compulsive because he would change his shirt. He changed his shirt 13 times.
Really? I
And
don't
I
know.
go,
Same day?
I don't know how many times. And I go, and I would keep going. You gonna wear that though? It
Wait,
doesn't look
different
good."
outfits?
Nope.
Like different,
No.
like doing different shows?
No.
Or you have
Very simple
OCD?
shit. Yeah, I do.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know what I remember, not to deflect it, we can talk about that, but
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
remember, what I was thinking about the other day, it was when we were in La Jolla, you did this, you kept doing this bit where it was like, where you were like, where you told me to go to the Mac store and buy you a computer.
Oh yeah. I was bullying you.
You would, the whole weekend, you would just be like, go to Mac store and buy me a computer.
And I would ask to borrow your girl for the weekend.
Yeah. I remember all
Let me
that
borrow
shit.
your wife.
You guys would go down there and
Oh, yeah,
stay
because I was
down there?
married.
He was married, and I'd be like,
You were
"Hey."
married at the time?
Yeah, I'd be like, let me borrow your wife for the weekend. I got these Russian guys coming into town. He goes, you can't borrow my wife, bro. I go, just to borrow for the weekend.
But I remember.
How long ago is this?
8 years.
fucking
But I
years.
remember though. I remember like you and Dove and thinking like, because comedians are so weird.
Yeah.
A lot of them are.
Yes.
And when I met you and Dove, I was like, fuck, finally, dude. There's guys that are comedians that I could actually hang out with.
That you can laugh with and be silly with.
Yeah.
Because I don't you think, and this past week, as you know, I've been out every night doing gigs, and I forgot how, and all due respect to most comedians, but I forgot how depressing being around most comedians just is.
A lot of them.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, this is tough for me at my age to hang out
Yeah.
at clubs."
Well,
all
we
the time.
were at the club and we found ourselves just sitting with each other.
Yes,
And we were like, man,
I got to get out of here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about something more important.
Yeah.
Is that you're the kind of guy who sits down and reads a paragraph out of a book,
Yeah.
and that pisses me off.
No, because you were boring me already.
No. We sat down,
Yeah.
and he literally opened a book and starts reading, and I was like,
As you're
"Brent's going
talking
to
to
be
him?
here in 2 seconds." What are you trying to get done, though?
No.
He's just trying to read a
No,
few.
he's getting ready for his drop in knowledge.
Yeah, but I
Now, whatever that is, pisses me off.
I fill my brain pan, and I like to get those thoughts out to other people as well.
Okay, so to
my fan base.
So what
likes
you're
a
doing
mental
is,
workout.
So what you're doing is you're finding something so you can share it with the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The people
they
want.
could just look it up.
No.
They could
Just tell them to look it
Tell them to
up.
go buy the book.
No.
Yeah, tell them to go buy the book.
No. It comes
Brian's
from my
book
mouth.
of the week, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you didn't do shit.
No, listen to me.
You just reciting.
Hey.
We call it regurgitating.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here.
Both
You're
you-
like a mama bird.
No.
Regurgitating
Mama
info.
bird. Both of you need to know something.
And the fan base is the baby birds, and you're just.
Yeah. You
I'm a
mama
mama
bird?
bird.
You mama bird?
Open your fucking mouths,
Yeah.
you baby birds.
Don't do that. So we agree, don't do the dropping knowledge thing.
You don't come into my podcast and start
Dude,
rearranging
you're a
our
comedian.
segments.
You make money talking about wanting to be a fucking Russian spy or whatever.
That was
you talk
old,
about.
that was my
El
old
Gato.
shit.
So
All
So
right?
don't
I'm
fucking
doing new stuff now.
So you don't need to. So don't have a bit called dropping knowledge.
Don't mock
You
it.
have a bit about how you want to save a girl from fucking the guys from Taken.
Yeah, well, that's
don't have a bit called dropping.
Don't say it like that. Don't pause when you say it. Just say dropping knowledge. All right. I ate raw elk this morning, or almost raw,
No, we
and I
saw
have
the
a lot
videos.
of, I have a lot
Hey,
of energy.
Look at me. A lot of videos lately, brother.
Dude,
A lot of videos.
you take terrible videos.
Don't say that.
The
You
one
do.
at your restaurant, I usually never hate on your
Oh
script.
my God,
He jumped
dude.
on there. I'm like, I got to jump in too, man.
I erased it after you guys told me that. 'cause
Dude, come
it's
on.
My boy. Well, because it's Bianconi. It's my boy's restaurant.
No, I
That's
get
fine.
it.
I'm sure the restaurant's great.
amazing.
But take a better video.
That's
it
what I
looks
mean.
so lonely and horrible.
I realized that the video
Looks
looked
so
terrible.
bad.
It literally
and
looked
you're all,
like...
and you're all, check out the live music.
Yeah.
And then it's not good, and then you're all, me and Frank, delicious spaghetti. It's like, God damn it,
When
bro.
you said that, when I got a text and it just said, "Hey, this video makes me really want to go to this restaurant," you go, "Sure does."
Yeah.
I was like, "Ah!" and I erased it immediately. I got self-conscious immediately.
It was late. It was late, though. I know what you're trying to do.
Right, but I watched it and I was like, well, this is the worst video. This is literally the lowest budget. I would never go to that restaurant now.
The way it was shot,
And
the
it's
way
the
it
best
was
restaurant in LA.
shot,
Best
the way
restaurant
it
in
was
LA.
shot, the way whatever video you put up there, it literally looked like the only person that thought it would be good is David Lynch. That's what that video looked like.
Oh my god! And you
One
see a
guy
dead corpse,
lonely.
and you did a dead corpse in the corner with flies on it, and you never explain why.
Yes,
David Lynch movies are so fucking.
he's
weird.
my favorite living director. No doubt.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
interesting that you like him.
What movies has he
It's
done?
so weird.
Okay, tell
Fill
me.
me in,
Tell
B.
me. Phil,
Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvet,
Blue Velvet was incredible.
Lost Highway.
Okay, haven't seen any. Keep
Yeah,
going.
they're so good though, man.
Yeah, but
Mulholland
just like-
Drive, one of my favorite movies of all time.
so-
Mulholland Drive, I know was a huge movie.
Yeah.
But outside that,
Oh
what
well,
else?
Blue Velvet was one of the
best.
greatest movies with Nicolas
Dennis
Cage.
Hopper.
Yeah.
What year?
No, Nicolas Cage wasn't in it.
1980.
This guy, you're thinking of Con Air.
No. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about what was the movie where he's like, "This is a snakeskin jacket."
Oh, Raising Arizona.
Nope. This is a snakeskin jacket, a symbol of my individuality, my
Nicolas
belief,
Cage?
my belief in personal freedom.
Nicolas Cage or
An
Bill
incredible
Clinton?
movie.
'Cause that's what it sounds like.
An incredible movie.
I don't know. Brian's making up movies, but
Wild at Heart. Wild at Heart.
oh
with
yeah.
Laura Dern.
Oh yeah.
Did he do that
didn't-
movie?
Wait, did he do that? He
Can you
might have
look
done
up?
that.
Wild of Heart.
Damn,
Anyway,
Yeah, he
you
might have done
guys
that.
are older
No, he might have
than
done that.
But it's fascinating that you like David Lynch because David Lynch is a filmmaker's director. So he'll have scenes in his movie where you can't even understand what's going on. It's just somebody
He did do
dead.
that, yes.
There'll be just somebody dead in a
That
room.
jacket's
That's an
sick.
incredible movie. Wild at Heart is an
jacket is
incredible
dope.
movie, and it's so sexy. And Laura Dern in that movie is sexy as all.
Why is
He
he-
did,
why
he
is
did
he
Twin
your
Peaks.
favorite?
He did Twin Peaks.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good, dude. There's one scene in Twin Peaks where a guy's just eating this sandwich, and it's so, and he's eating this sandwich, and there's like, and that's all the scene is, and he's like, oh, and he's like talking to these guys, and he's like, oh my god, and I think it's my favorite scene I've ever seen in my life.
Why? What is it about David Lynch?
Because it's so specific and so weird, and like if it teetered to one side or the other side, it would be horrible.
Right.
But he finds this like balance and wavelength, where that it's just so watchable and so good
And so gutsy too.
and it's so it's just
You love him too, B?
Well, he's such a ballsy artist. Like,
What's the last movie
to
he
make
did?
a movie that's so weird? He's such a ballsy motherfucker.
the last one he did. I don't know.
Nicolas Cage or
No,
No, not Nicolas Cage. How dare you?
David Lynch.
David Lynch. Nicolas
The
Cage
last
is
movie he
balling.
did.
I don't know.
He might have done one or two since.
He's such an interesting dude.
Well, you do.
Twin
But
Peaks.
he does
Twin
like these
Peaks.
short films. Like Rabbits is crazy weird. I've seen like a lot of these. Rabbits is crazy
Yeah, but I
weird.
haven't seen any of his movies.
How about wasn't Jennifer Connelly in Mulholland
Oh,
Drive?
Dune. He did Dune, right? I forgot about that. And Elephant Man. What?
Jennifer Connelly in I think it's Mulholland Drive. Isn't
No,
she
she's not in that.
What is she in? She's in
Wild at Heart.
no Jennifer
I'm
Connelly
kidding.
when she was younger. There's
Yeah,
a movie
she's
where
very
she's
hot.
with John
Smoke
Malkovich.
show?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Some of those older actors, then you see them back when they were young. It's like Jesus.
Oh, Jennifer
Right,
Connelly's
no
the hottest-
shit.
But Jennifer Connelly in what was the movie? She's the hottest thing on the planet.
Career Opportunities?
No, well, that was when she was really young.
Good shout out though, Chin.
Oh,
She was 11 in that.
she's so
was
ridiculous. Look at her. Look at her. Just bring up some pictures.
Oh
of her.
yeah, are you kidding me?
still
Yeah,
hot,
but
though.
of
What-
I
course.
saw her in person. I almost lost my.
She's
fucking
in
mind.
Hulk for God's sakes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, she was in A Beautiful
Her
Mind,
face
though.
is ridiculous.
She's
Yeah,
the-
Beautiful Mind. She's
the
ridiculous.
prettiest girl I've ever seen. To me, she's
Really?
She's the end all and be all.
Oh wow,
For real.
Wow.
Like of
I'm
all
sure we
people,
could reach out to her and figure it out.
her and then Rose McGowan, but she's number one.
Rose McGowan.
Yeah, she's number one of all time for me. Of all time.
Rose McGowan.
Jennifer Connelly.
Oh.
Of all time. And an
Okay.
amazing actress. An amazing actress.
Oh,
Yeah, she is really good.
She's also in that movie, Your Boy Bradley Cooper. He's just not that into you. She gets cheated on.
Okay. Yeah. She's older now, but she's still
No, she's still cool.
Oh.
Yeah, not top 3.
Who's your hottest girl of all time
300,000,
in
but-
Hollywood? Who's the one girl that
that you've seen in person? Because there's girls that you've seen, you're like,
Right.
whatever. But then when you see in person, you're like, oh.
Oh God, I don't know.
Kate Beckinsale was for me, or Sofia Vergara.
So I saw Sofia Vergara recently.
Vergara.
she's
Vergara. You guys are both saying it wrong.
Well, how do you say it?
Vergara.
How do you say it?
Vergara.
How do we say it, B?
Viraga.
Viraga.
It's actually
no, it's
Vergara.
Vergara.
On this
But it's
podcast,
Viraga.
we say Viraga.
Vergara.
that's not what it is.
Viraga.
She's so hot. She's 45. She looks like she's 30. She's even hotter in person.
Oh, top 3 would be Sofia Vergara and then Cindy Crawford.
This is for you.
This is for me. I saw Cindy Crawford in Santa Monica.
She
I
looks
saw
like she's
her. I
from
did
outer
Conan.
space.
When I did Conan, she was on it.
God,
Yeah.
dog, I can't. When she was young, it'll
no.
piss you off. She was so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And then
Don't drop all
Kate
where you've been and
Beckinsale.
stuff.
Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
You've
Yeah,
said that
she's always been my favorite, Kate Beckinsale.
Really? Favorite of all time?
100%, yeah.
Wow.
Ever since like before Pearl Harbor, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
before.
who's the girl? Because you see celebrities. Who would
Not
be
really.
the one that?
I don't know.
Is there one you see in person that you didn't think was hot? And you're like, God damn. Because there's been some
Yeah,
where
no,
I'm
I
a little
hear
bit
you.
of a hater. Then I see him like, damn, she's actually really pretty.
I can't remember. I don't really see that. Like, I just go to the comedy store and like I don't go out.
Yeah, you're in a sitcom though. You're not a
women
Right,
women
it's
like
true.
you. Your girl is a 10. But do you you used to be the strangest, most routine human being on the planet. Nobody believes me, but I've told him. You would wake up at noon, you would go to Ralph's, you would have a
Freaks
turkey.
his eyebrow.
He would have a on white. This is
Yeah.
what he'd do every day. Every day. Wake up at noon. He'd have a turkey, mustard.
No, not
onion,
mustard, mayonnaise.
Turkey, mayonnaise, onion sandwich.
White
on
American cheese.
White American cheese.
No.
On white bread.
Oh, you're like Rain Man of comedy.
No, listen to this.
I wouldn't have white bread. Well, sometimes I would have.
What the fuck? Every day he would do this?
He would eat that.
It's
then
so good.
Then you would go.
No, I
then
like
you would
him
go
too,
home.
but Jesus Christ.
I would get coffee right after that.
You'd go to coffee and you'd be on Facebook and
not mad
poke
at that.
around.
I used to do that.
He'd
Yeah.
poke around on Facebook
Yeah.
and he would drink
girls?
coffee for a couple hours. Then he'd come back, take a shower, right?
No, I would take a shower first.
You take a shower first.
Yeah.
Then you come back to your house after the coffee, and what would you do?
Probably just chill for a little bit.
He would chill for a bit after his rough day of getting
Chill a
a
little
sandwich
bit.
and hanging out and chilling at the
Oh,
coffee.
you're doing a lot.
You would chill, and then you would actually then go out, or you would write a joke, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just wait to go on stage.
You would
know what I
wait.
mean?
You would do
Yeah.
nothing. You would
Where
wait.
at? Chris, is this you're still at the
This
comedy
was like
store? And
He had
everywhere?
no furniture in his
Probably
apartment. He
Before
had-
that, no, I didn't have a couch for a while, but
Listen to this.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I just want to get on stage.
I know. That's what I think is amazing.
So
Now,
you
didn't
just
care.
kind of kill time, do
Yeah.
normal shit during the day
That's
until
what
you
I
got
would
on
do.
stage.
Yeah,
now what do you do now? How has it changed? Because you're busier.
yeah. I wake up. I do my. Well, I work out. And
Do you really?
You go for
Yeah.
a walk or something.
No, I don't go for a walk.
Do a
I don't
couple
know.
push-ups? Or
I have
what
a
are we talking
trainer.
about?
Okay.
Do you really?
jump on a
Yeah.
trampoline or something?
Because were you on that same text message? It was a group text where he texted me. He goes, "Hey man, what do you think I should do for workout? Or trying to put on size?" I went, "Does it matter, man?" Or
Did I say
I think
that?
it was
Really? I
diet.
don't
Yeah,
remember that.
and I was like, "It doesn't." I would do if I had your body. I'd do nothing.
Yeah.
But you know a lot.
But you work out really hard, but you do it for your sanity.
No, he
And
knows
so
a
I
lot.
don't blow the fuck
Okay,
up.
so
'cause
that's-
that's not funny.
But
Right,
he knows
right,
a
right.
shitload about exercise, like way more than people realize,
Yeah.
and a lot about diet. But he won't help me. He never helps any of us.
That doesn't matter.
Keep it
does
for yourself. No,
But
it
it
doesn't matter.
matters to me because I want to be in shape. So
No.
I don't
I
want
help
to
you are in
But
shape.
you
You're
have a
50
trainer.
years old.
I'm
Look
not.
at you.
I'm not going to be your train. I
Hire
don't have
him.
time to be your trainer.
Well, yeah, be my trainer.
10
Train
grand
me.
a session.
How much?
That's a lot of money, but he's worth it. I think it's worth it.
I mean, look at Chris's body.
I think it's worth it.
Are you working him out?
Yeah,
Every
dude,
day.
look at me, man.
I'm the trainer.
How much have you spent on Brendan already?
Shit,
Oh, God, it's been 270 grand.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
we
I
did
don't-
27 sessions.
at least. But look at him. He's killing the game.
I am,
Hey,
man.
did you really hire a trainer though?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to be because I don't want to break down. Really.
Yeah.
I want. I was having like.
Issues.
I mean, I don't know. I was just like tired and like my back was hurting sometimes.
Just for overall health.
Yeah.
Because I think people don't
I'm not
take,
trying
and
to
you,
be
you
like-
see me when we do, and obviously you do so much more stand-up time than I do, but when we do the live tours, like when you're on your feet for 4 hours and then you got to go to bed and the next morning you got to wake up, you got another 4 hours, go to bed next morning 4 hours to travel and all
back,
that.
your
Your
back.
back and your body,
Horrible.
it takes its
but
toll,
I do
man.
so many. Like he makes me do so many abs and shit, and so now my back doesn't hurt. It's crazy, like legitimately.
Yep.
And yeah,
And does he come to your home or
Yeah.
do you go, oh really?
yeah, comes to my mansion, and then we just
Don't
do
say
it.
mansion. Don't say that.
Good
You didn't have to
mansion.
throw that in there. That's
No,
what
it's
you
not.
like
I didn't mean to.
You're like a Kardashian. He
Wow.
just comes to your home.
Yeah, he just
You
comes to
couldn't
my
go to
home.
the gym. See, I would never want a trainer to come to my home. I like to get out.
Fuck that,
Change my
dude.
mentality. Like I want to get out.
Dude, I just want to wake up and have him there, which is what I do. He comes out like 11, and he's like, "Hey, man, did you eat?" I'm like, "No, I
Make
just
some
opened my
oatmeal,
eyes.
bitch. Yeah.
I just opened my eyes."
Do you ever
you
say
should eat first? And I was
let's
like,
say, go ahead and get that oatmeal going, bitch.
And you say no, and then he just
No, I say like, "Okay," and he's, "Did you stretch?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, but I didn't." You know what I mean?
And then
you're lazy about it.
How did you pick this trainer?
Maz Jabrani, I actually don't know how, but he was telling me about how he used to do it, and he was great. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll see what it's all about. And then he came over, and I just liked what he was
How
doing.
many times a week?
4?
Oh, damn. Good
Yeah,
for you.
Well,
I'd
maybe
say at
5.
least 3.
Maybe
That-
5.
does
Damn,
he,
good
does,
for you.
does he ignore your legs because you can't do any
Dude,
weight
they're
bearing?
getting stronger.
I
My
don't know,
pants
I'm
fit
asking.
differently now because my ass is higher.
Wow.
It's a little higher.
He's working that booty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on.
Thanks.
There's a long way to go.
Mine
I'm
is bigger.
surprised
Mine is
I'm
bigger.
surprised you got a trainer.
Yeah.
Has your skin? Do you think has your skin ever seen the sun? Like,
Dude,
No, it's a question.
I don't want it to look like leather when I get your age.
that's not cool.
Chris, how crazy? Let's be real here. Brian's turning 50.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
50 years
But
old.
you don't, and your body doesn't hurt at all or whatever?
Not at all.
That's awesome.
You have no issues, B.
No.
No issues. Really?
But I've always worked out. I've always eaten well. You know, I think I've always kind of, and I love my life, right? I love.
Yeah,
what I
that
do.
helps for
And also,
sure.
my life is kind of easy in a way. I'm not
You
working in a mine.
You never get
Right.
stressed, really.
I've never,
Not really.
he's the least stressed guy I've
does-
ever seen.
Yeah, it's like you don't give a fuck about anything, which helps.
It's almost
you know,
like-
it's almost like you don't need anything.
Right.
You know, it's like
Do you know Rogan used to say that to me? Rogan said you're the only
it
friend
infuriates
who
me
doesn't need
sometimes.
anything.
It infuriates me sometimes because you want to get Brian a birthday gift. I could give him this all gold
Right.
Rolex. You're like, oh, cool, man. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And then
Yeah.
it would never, it'd just stay in his drawer. You could
Yeah.
pull up in a brand new Rolls Royce Phantom. You're like, cool. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't like that about you, bro.
Me neither.
Yeah,
guys.
fuck that. Appreciate things,
All
man.
right.
But
Man.
but also I could be like, hey man, I got bad news. iTunes shut down, firing the kid. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Huh? Hey man, terrible news. I guess the live tours. You said something racist, and we can't do it anymore. Like, that sucks, man. Hey, you want to go to Juiced and like get a steak?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, you
No,
are
our
like
lives
that.
are over.
Well, I care. I think I care about people's feelings. Like I would
You
care
do.
about
You
your-
do. That's
yeah.
that's the only reason why you're not a sociopath.
Yeah,
Sincerely.
I care more about people and their state. So if my friends have problems, they can count on me.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I agree with that.
That's very important to me. So my value system has zero to do. You're right with anything, including a house.
But that sounds bad. I'm not saying you don't care about material things.
no, I know.
It's
what you
literally
mean.
like,
I'm a little-
you know how when they say
I have a lightness of being.
of everything.
Yeah.
Like if I was like, dude, I just caught your wife getting gangbanged by the Los Angeles Lakers. You'd be
Yeah.
like, shit, really? Where?
Yeah.
Like, no. Well, up the street. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
You're like,
you
damn.
literally think like, maybe
right, man.
that's just how it goes.
You know, my father.
I'll
my
see you at the
father-
comedy store tonight. That?
Yeah.
That used to drive my dad crazy too, because my dad grew up poor,
Care more.
and he was a Marine, and life was hard, and he would get so mad at me because he would give me things that his father could never give him. And
Yeah.
this is really interesting. Now you bring it up, that he would give me stuff. He made me a great life, and I never had to worry about things, and he would do things for me. And I guess without realizing it, because that wasn't something that got me excited, right? Like
No,
Yeah.
because it was there.
my makeup, I just don't.
I'm the same way.
But
dude.
you grew. But you
And
grew.
he took it as an insult. Like he for a while was like, my father gave me nothing. I gave this kid everything, and he doesn't. I didn't know how to really convey my appreciation.
Because you've never not had. It's different. 'cause
Yeah.
You were like, yeah, well, cool, Dad. Yeah.
Right, you're
Like,
my only dad. So
That's all you know.
When somebody had
It's
to
not your
explain that
fault.
to him, our relationship got much better. But for a while, he was like, he probably resented me a little bit.
Now, Chris, you grew up on
brat.
third. Okay,
You
Chris,
brat.
Chris,
I'm
you
brat.
grew up on third base, just like Calendar, white privilege. So how did you kind of
Yeah, but I'm
work
Sicilian.
it
Don't
out?
say white. Keep going.
Sicilian.
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm saying?
my
Because
dad started making money when I was like 16 or 17. So, but I never had like, I never wanted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always had pretty much what had a great life, you know. And,
But you like cool stuff. Like you and I are into shoes and cars and clothes and shit. We talk about that.
Yeah. I don't know. I got into that as an adult, you know.
But I think comedians, and we talked about this with Brennan. Like Brennan has this need to do comedy, right? And I have no doubt personally that, you know, after a while he's going to be really good at it because I can see how he works at it. But more importantly, I know how his brain works. And I think that comics, like your childhood was not easy. I mean, you have great parents and everything, but there were still issues, and like all of us. And for me, my childhood was so fucking chaotic, right? Just because by the nature of being moved every year, every 2 years, it was so insane.
Yeah.
And I never had any stability. And I think that's one of the main reasons I'm a comic, because I would be put into a whole group of new people in a different country, and I have to say goodbye to my dog, and they'd be like, and make friends now. And I learned very quickly how to endear myself to them.
Would you say you don't like stability?
Well,
you're not
you
used to
relive
it.
the trauma, right?
Yeah,
so you
I
have
know.
to really be careful about. One of the reasons I was always late, for example. But you have to take stock of that and go, this is how my brain works, and you have to fix it as an adult, which is what I try to do.
That's another
But with
thing.
you had stability, yet you also have your own craziness, which makes you a great comic.
He also has a work ethic because you know most of the
so
time,
where's that
like
come from?
It's an obsession, is what it is.
with
My
what?
work ethic?
Not being a loser.
No, I just, I don't know. I don't know, because it's weird, because like it would be like before it was stand up. Nothing has been as much as stand up, obviously, because I always felt like that's what I had to do, even as a young age. Like I remember saying, I want to be a comedian, but like I would just pour myself into one thing. And before stand up, it was jujitsu, dude. I would do it for 6 years, and then before that, it was working out. You know. And I just didn't give a fuck about anything else. It's just one thing that I like doing, and then I just
You
and I don't know
zoom
what
in,
it was.
you zero in on
I'm
one
not
thing.
like that at all. I like doing everything.
you like the
Master Nut, Master Nut.
mess none.
Don't
Mess none.
say that.
That's another thing I want to talk about. Is, and we were talking about this before we started recording. You used to be late all the time,
Yeah.
and now you're not,
Yeah.
because you just changed that,
I just changed.
and that means
Never.
that you're an even bigger asshole than I thought.
Yeah,
Because he
It does,
realized what he's
because-
doing.
No, because he was just being late, and he could change it like that.
Well, no,
that means you were just
come
like,
in and make
fuck
the
it.
joke, but I told
No, but
I
it
told
bothered
Bryan,
him. It
I was
bothered
like,
him
dude, you're hurting
emotionally.
my feelings, man. Like straight.
Oh.
I said, if you're gonna be late, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, and
anymore.
once I went, oh, I'm hurting my friend.
I was like, I'm not gonna do this
I looked at him,
anymore.
I go, I will never be late again.
Oh, interesting.
He hasn't been late.
Yeah.
You know what? One of the things that he did once, we were at dinner. I think I probably told this maybe on another podcast, but we were at dinner. It was me, you, Josh Lawson, Will Sasso, and Craig Colchin. I think
Chad Colchin?
Chad,
Yeah.
what did I say?
Chad Colchin.
Yeah, Chad Colchin, and someone else.
Yeah.
And
Tom Cruise.
no, it wasn't Tom Cruise.
Brad Pitt. I hang out with those guys, so I always confuse them.
Sounds
And-
like a nice time.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, it wasn't them.
I don't know.
Okay, so and I had a set, and Chad and Josh were like, yeah, I don't know if they ever see me do stand up. So they're like, we want to come to the Comedy Store. You going to the Comedy Store? I said, yeah. I said, I gotta go. I want to make sure I get on. So meet me at the Comedy Store. So I left early, and then all you guys went to go to the Comedy Store. I get on. I was like, just so you know, everyone's coming. I got them seats. I get on stage. I get off stage, and I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? You guys weren't there, and then Josh or Chad, I was talking, and they were like, hey, yeah, when are you coming? And I was like, when am I coming and what? I was like, you guys are supposed to meet me at the Comedy Store. Where the fuck are you guys? And he says, Bryan said you were going up at the Improv. And I was like, what? And you said, Bryan said you changed it, and you were going to the
I
Improv.
fucked that up. I remember that.
No.
Was Bryan doing stand up there?
No, yes.
Oh,
And
dirty.
he fucking just wanted. No, I actually think it was worse than that. He just wanted to be at the Improv because he liked to hang there better. And everyone was like, he just lied to them and said, nah, Chris is doing stand up at the Improv. Let's go there. And I was like, and I called him like, this motherfucker. And he didn't even say hello. The first thing, because he knew like what he did was dick.
Yeah.
He picks up the phone and he says, you ruined the night. I was like, you fucking asshole. They wanted to see me do stand up.
So dirty. That is
I
so
love doing
dirty.
shitty things to friends.
That's
sometimes.
fucked up.
I went to call Chris. I called him, and I get a text. He doesn't pick up the phone, and I get a text, and all it says is, nah.
Yep. 'Cause that's what you fucking deserve.
So there's-
Motherfucker.
I was thinking about this the other day. How special is the Comedy Store compared to other places?
Now,
like just
yeah.
the
Now,
vibe.
now.
Well, I don't know any different.
Before
I don't
you
know
came
any
along,
different.
dude, sometimes it would be. Now it's the hottest place in Los Angeles.
Rogan says it's like the 80s or the
It's
90s.
incredible.
Yeah.
There's a renaissance going on,
Dude,
but compared to everywhere, I mean-
no, you're not, man.
No, but that's what they
Who?
Wait, what did they say, B?
No, the Comedy Store press release always like there's what he's the
There's
top
no
of the food
Comedy Store
chain.
press release.
No, but there's the Lion, and then there's all the rest of the
You're
animal
saying like
kingdom.
pound for pound.
That's
and you
what
were
they're
number
saying
one?
about. They're calling me
No,
the
they're-
Lion,
they're-
the Lion of comedy. You don't hear that?
No.
Yeah, hey, you don't hear that?
No, you're not going to make me
I've
be
I've
like,
heard a
well, yeah, I
little
do hear
Hey,
that.
you know.
I've heard a little chat
You're not
online.
What?
You're not following.
I've heard a little.
I don't even
chat
know about
online.
this Comedy Store press release, dude. I'll tell you what. But they are saying though they are like, and I've heard they're like they're like,
be a dick now.
No, I'm not trying to be a dick.
All right.
I swear to God,
What
this
are they
is
saying?
legit shit.
Okay.
Apparently, when I go to the Comedy Store, people are. It's very fucking weird. I didn't get it for a long time, but they're handing me like footballs and shit.
What is that?
And I
Why?
was like, why? I
Why?
was like, I don't play sports or shit like that. Weeks would go by and they'd be like,
They want
"Here's
you to
your
sign them?
I was like, you want me to sign it? They were like, here you go, champ. And I was like, okay, I don't want this shit. I don't get it. I thought it was a joke that somebody said on a podcast or whatever. Dude, they're calling me the quarterback of the comedy show.
Hey man, no, see,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I
for
Like
knew
the
you were gonna-
captain.
months.
No,
Yeah.
the captain.
bullshit.
I know.
Wow.
Why am I getting all these footballs? It's
No.
the
quarterback.
middle-aged women were like,
No,
here's a
don't
football.
say that because they're calling me Simba.
No.
But that's
Wow.
what they're saying. That's what they're
Wow,
saying.
man.
Yeah.
Let's take a little break, kids. I'm going to jump back in this throwback episode. I'll tell you what, I'm sick of licking stamps, dude. I'm sick of licking all these stamps, doing all this stuff with DriveFastAllGas.com. Get some merch right now. When I put the package together and I'm licking stamps, it's exhausting. Thank God for Stamps.com. They streamline your postage needs, making your business more efficient and putting more life into your work, life, and balance. All right. So Stamps.com mobile app is basically a 24/7 post office. And thank God for them. Take care of mailing and shipping wherever you are, even on the go with Stamps.com mobile app. All you need is a computer, a printer. Bam. They even send you a free scale. Automatically see your cheapest, fastest shipping options from different carriers. All right. Access the USPS and UPS mailing services you need to run your business right from your computer or your phone anytime, any day, any night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. Get rates you can't find anywhere else, like up to 89% off USPS and UPS. Order shipping and mailing supplies, labels, even printers from supply stores. When you run low, we got you. Put more life into your work and life balance with Stamps.com. Sign up with the promo code FIGHTER for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. We got you. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, enter the code FIGHTER. Stamps.com. Let me guess, y'all, your medicine cabinet is crammed with stuff that doesn't work. You don't even know why you got it. You're still not sleeping. You still got those aches. You're still stressed out, anxiety. That's how it was for me. So I cleared out the cabinet. So let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's look into it. And boom, CBD has done wonders for not only me, but also my kiddos. CBD is fantastic. But you can't trust anybody. You got to look into it. And that's why we got CB Distillery. It's been a real game changer. CB Distillery's targeted formulations are made from the highest quality, clean ingredients, no fluffs, no fillers, just pure, effective CBD solutions designed to help support your health. They got you guys. Whether you got pain, anxiety, my kid, it's well documented, had seizures when he was younger, and they want to put him on medication, and I used legit CBD, and it made it go away. So I can't say enough good things about CBD, but you got to get it from a trusted source where it's actually CBD, not all the fillers and all the junk. That's why we linked up with CB Distillery, and they have over 2 million customers and a 100% money back guarantee. If for whatever reason you're not vibing with it, but you're going to, CB Distillery is the source to trust. And how about 20% off? If you want to try it, visit cbdistillery.com. Use the code FIGHTER. You get 20% off. It's a CBD that I trust. That's cbdistillery.com. Code is FIGHTER.
It's so cool to be into things every now and then. And
You don't do any drugs.
Hey, what's he doing here, huh?
There's your surprise. There's your surprise.
No.
What's up?
There's your surprise.
No, I do.
Will Sasso.
Don't agree to it.
Will Sasso.
I don't agree to it.
Will
I
Sasso.
don't agree to it. I don't
Sasso.
agree to it.
Will
I don't
Sasso.
agree to it.
Will Sasso.
Chenoweth. Chenoweth.
What?
Dude, hey,
man,
so
what's
what
going
the
on?
fuck?
Hey,
We got you, man. Come in here, man. Get in here, man. We got you. Hey, don't mind me, man. I'm just checking in on friends.
Are they rebooting Punked?
nah.
Is this Punked?
Yeah.
Hey, look, Will's got a fucking 3-gallon jug of water.
Oh no,
Hey,
and
guys,
it's making me mad.
Hey, you know, I'm just here to hang out. Don't mind me.
Dude.
Do your interview, guys.
I don't know, because when you say that,
Yeah,
you end up.
yeah. What's
you end
up, man?
See?
Okay,
There it is.
all right.
But you gotta admit, we fucking got you, right, Chris?
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
know
gonna
you
take
were
my
coming.
sunglasses off.
I didn't know you were
Yeah.
coming. All right, but I didn't know you were coming, so
Yeah.
let's regroup here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but pretty good. You gotta admit, right?
sure, it's pretty good.
Hey, I don't mean to like get in on your.
No, it's
No,
okay.
we
We've
weren't
been
talking about
for-
a fucking thing, by the way.
No, we were having a good fucking
Zero
time. A little bit of
substance
escapisms, dude. I don't like to fucking talk about that shit, but Brian didn't drink his fucking boat.
You got me
I
that.
got him.
Don't
I got
do
him
it.
a beautiful.
Yeah.
Because he's a sweet tart ass. That's why.
You're not gonna drink this?
No.
No, because I have psoriasis.
It's beautiful.
and it'll blow
Yeah,
my
he's got
What's
skin
right?
out.
What is this gonna? Is this
It's
gonna
a
give
simply
me
strawberry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not gonna give me
Don't do it.
Strawberry.
Will
You like
Will
straw-
suck that whole thing down.
You like strawberry?
Fight it, Will.
I know he was joking around with you, but I'll have it if you want.
Yeah, take.
Can I have the whole thing?
Take a sip.
You're a
Take
pusher,
one
dude.
long sip.
You shouldn't be
that
doing
never
that.
Stop.
No.
No. Well.
It's like the strawberries are sweeter than in nature because of the sugar.
Right.
That's why I like it. I think.
I think that's the idea, right?
That's
Oh,
Starbucks
fuck,
secret.
man,
Nah,
dude, we got you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
Well,
Will, what
did get me.
Will, what have you been up to?
Don't worry about me. Fucking interview Chris.
Well, I've been doing that on board.
Hey, have you interviewed each other enough
Yeah.
on podcasts?
I asked
and
him
shit?
what-
You don't know him yet?
Yeah,
I asked
I
him
know.
for the sound effect for how he's doing, like his life.
Yeah.
And he did a similar thing that you do where he went,
Oh, really?
Well, I like
Well,
to go.
great minds think likes,
Yeah.
right?
well, what's the
not
sound effect?
Great
for your-
minds think
What's
like.
a sound effect for your life, bro? How
Mine is usually
Don't be
it's
a
like
dick.
Like in 1940s?
yeah. It's like, I know that the audience can't see it from the back.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
okay.
it's more impressive from the back.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Here comes a fastball.
The fastest ball in the West.
Okay.
That's the bat. Right. The
And
ball.
Japanese nation.
Yeah, Japanimation. Oh, wow. And then it goes where?
Hold on.
Oh, that's
The people talking. The ball's still going.
boop, 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 boop.
Oh, it
Satellite?
passed
That's in a
Flint.
satellite.
Satellite. Oh, satellite. Wow.
It's a baseball, dude. Now it's
sun.
is it a fireball?
Whoa.
You can't. The sun is 93 million miles
Different
away.
angles.
Yeah. Oh, it blew up the sun?
Whoa!
And people can't. Yeah.
Like in Terminator 2.
Yeah. When she's
What's her
yeah,
face?
looking
Linda
through the
Hamilton.
gate,
She was
looking through the fence, yeah.
The guy who was going to catch the ball. Ooh.
Oh wow, that's
What's
your
up?
That's your
right,
sound
so-
effect.
Yep.
That's an amazing. He's
hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, no,
I hit it right out of the
really?
park.
That was very visual.
So
for how
far that it went to the sun.
Audible it was.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what are these? Drugs?
No.
That's Kratom.
What the fuck is that? Those
I
are
found
huge.
those
They're
in
dumb.
Brendan's
They're-
pocket.
you know what it is
Yeah.
honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Brendan and Bryan are dumb,
Right.
right? So they're technically dumb,
No,
right?
don't say-
So
Yeah.
so what they do
What would
is
that entail if you're dumb?
So what?
this is
so
my-
what they do is a guy,
Yeah.
some guy, just anyone, let's say, will be like, "Hey, there's a new thing."
Right.
Let's say, ingest it,
Right.
and it's good for your health.
And so they go, nah, never mind, man. Who cares? See you later.
no,
What?
see, no, exactly.
Well, that's- but that's
what
what I'm
I
just-
would-
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? That's what I would think.
Let's do a little improv. I'll be the guy, you be you.
Okay, I'll be me.
Okay, so this is
sure.
what
So,
would normally. Okay.
wait,
Hey, man.
who are you, sir? Sorry.
I'm just some guy, but
Oh, okay.
check it out. There's a new thing, and it's out, and you should ingest it.
Oh, no, thanks. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Right.
So that's how it goes when.
Right. Now I'll do Bryan, okay?
Okay. All
right,
Or Brendan.
Okay.
Okay, so now you
All
be the
right,
guy.
So this
Okay.
will be the.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's up?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
just
how you doing?
I'm good, man. How
Oh,
are
cool.
you doing?
Now
Yeah.
you're just, do I
I'm
know
a-
you?
no, I'm a
You're just
guy.
some guy.
I am some guy.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen you before.
No, you wouldn't have. I'm just
Okay.
some guy. So
All right.
there's a new thing. You should get it and you should ingest it.
Give me all of it.
Okay. Can you talk about it on your podcast?
100%. And I hope it makes you do well and makes you money.
Yeah.
And I will be your test subject.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's a gross.
And now,
I
and
appreciate
cut
that.
to 4 months later, I have psoriasis.
No,
So
that's
these
it.
are what gave you psoriasis.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
So when he says, when the guy says, "Hey, have that and wash it down with that,"
Yeah.
you get psoriasis.
That's
Yep.
an oversimplification.
Is it though?
We're so loud that we're getting banged.
Like I give a
Honestly, it's
fucking
Theo.
shit.
What's
I
that?
think it's Theo.
Oh, yeah, it is Theo. Yeah, fuck.
Who's Theo?
I don't know who Theo is. I've
great
never met
Theo
Theo.
Von.
Theo Vaughn?
V-A-U-G-H-N? Because that's how you
the
spell that.
great Theo Von, you bastard.
Vaughn.
We just got Theo mad.
Wait, he's in the next studio?
Yeah, he's doing his podcast.
Oh, well,
and
what
we're
the fuck? Who
drowning
gives a
him
shit?
out.
Yeah, you know what we're drowning him out with, too.
No.
And then the ball. Okay,
Chris has veins in his head,
You're
and
damn
you know
right
what
I
that
do.
means? I can always see a vein.
Vascular.
It means that something's going to pop and you're going to die.
Well, we all are one day. And
No,
you know
but-
what? Death is, to quote the great whatever rapper said this,
Yep.
but
Santini.
You're gonna-
nope, death is just the moment that dying ends.
Well, I hate that.
Fuck,
That's a great rapper
You're gonna
said that.
die.
I can't
You're
remember. His
gonna
name escapes me right now.
Die
But
soon.
Tone Loc.
no, it wasn't Tone Loc. Tone Loc
Wasn't
kind
Tone
of did
Loc?
more like funky comedina or whatever.
You gotta get the. He makes people ingest this and you get horny.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a good tone look.
Yeah, I've been working on some of my.
You've been working
my
on Tone Loc
rappers.
for a while now.
26 years.
You do
I've
do
been working on-
impressions.
Oh man, I do so many
don't do-
impressions. You ready to hear some Tone Loc?
Yeah.
Well, that's wild thing.
That's good. It's, you know what I like? How what you captured is how insecure Tone Loc is.
Yeah. Funky, cold. You know.
Yeah, you know, yeah, in the middle of it.
Really good.
He's one of the most insecure rappers.
Yeah.
Thanks for the memory.
Well,
What are you doing back in L.A., Jack?
Don't worry about me, man. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
fucking do your thing. Hey,
I get
I
this.
saw Chris in apparently your hometown. You know, Chris and I fucking lit it up.
Yeah, we did.
In New York. New York. Big city of dreams.
That's right.
Oh.
I get this from Will as I just get this.
Hey, let's slow it down and read some
Yeah,
text.
dude.
We don't need
Scroll
The
way
three
back.
of us can't have a conversation.
Yeah.
that'll
Three
be,
of us.
I get this. I get
oh, good.
no, just out of
read
nowhere.
it.
Yeah, no.
Suck me off, and then
Yeah.
I just landed in L.A. I'm too tired to say it in Italian. Say something I don't like. I'll slap you around.
Nice.
Yeah. See, that was the New
Will I
York
know.
feeling that I had when I landed
You're
in
not
New York.
New York, bro.
Dude, I was in New Jersey and New York. Chris
Doing a movie?
Yeah, I was doing a movie. Chris was in town.
Yeah.
We hung out. We went. We did it. We ate steaks.
We lit it up.
We lit it up.
We had pasta.
Yeah, we had pasta.
We stopped by, got a cart. We got a cannoli. Dude,
Yeah.
we lit it
Oh,
up.
we went to that clear staircase in Times Square. We took some pictures.
Forget it, right?
Forget it.
Not New
We took
York.
a picture with Iron Man.
Yeah.
Go fuck
a
yourself.
fucking smelly Iron Man who's coming apart at the seams.
Took a picture of fucking portly Iron Man.
Yeah.
And also fucking Wario. There was a big Wario.
Yeah,
we
there's
took a
a
picture
big
with
Wario.
yellow Mario.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. There was a
We
big
took
Wario.
A big fucking Wario.
Yeah, Puerto Rican gentleman
With
who
a
was
fucking
had a Wario head on.
Rotund Wario.
Hey, who are you playing in this movie? Some guy? The
No, I'm not
neighbor?
playing some guy.
Oh, maybe if he is playing some guy, you could give him something to ingest.
No, come on.
Now, dude, I have a question for you, Brian.
Yeah, what? And
Do you want to hear the specials here? Or did you just feel like getting a good old-fashioned grand slam? Because that's what you got, dude. That's what you got right
Dude,
there.
you did get served
You
up
got
a
served
fucking
up
slam.
piping hot, all-American fucking slam.
Man, you
crazy?
need an ass whooping.
I'll tell you this much. I took a shit
Doesn't he?
25 minutes ago,
Yeah.
and it's here, and I'm not moving. Yep.
What?
It doesn't smell because I take my
That's
Metamucil.
so disrespectful.
And I don't give a shit, dude. That's how much I don't
Are
give
you
a
at least
fuck.
wearing diapers?
Nope, I'm not even wearing underwear. And I have a hole in my jeans.
I can see it right now.
Yup, it's
pooling up.
steaming
The
out.
only reason it's not slipping over the end of that chair is because he's making an indent.
Right?
And he's sitting in there. And it's
Sitting
all
in it, and
his shit.
you know what I'm doing?
What?
Stewing.
Why is it bone white? Did you eat Did you swallow a hamster?
No, I
Bones
because
and all?
I
Shits
fucking-
white. He
I
shits
shit
white little
dude.
crusties like a dog.
I'm goose.
Do you live?
Yeah, goose.
I'm goose. That's from next salon.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn green when I leave.
Your shit is it's ivory white, bro.
Yep,
Yeah.
I shit ivory white.
That's what my snake eats. Are you ingesting bones?
No,
You're just a
you
goose?
you would have a snake for real though.
I
Huh?
used to have a Burmese
Why did
python
you
and
have a
ball
fucking-
Oh, dude,
python.
that's stupid.
I was an eccentric kid, and I always loved serpents. I've always been
Imagine
into
saying I've always loved serpents. Dude, how about did you see the guy who was getting choked by the fucking snake because he rescued it and then he was trying to take selfies with it?
No.
Oh, he almost died. He was getting so serious. It was like in
Really?
India or something,
In
probably
Borneo or something?
But like yeah, it was so scary. Like it
Really?
was terrifying. I tweeted about it if you can't find it. That's the guy, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's
it's-
that's called a Burmese python.
It's obviously in India.
That's a Burmese python.
That is.
And I believe
Look at that.
I'm almost sure that's a Burmese python.
This sounds like something that could happen.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How terrified would you be
Yeah,
at that
but
moment?
is there a video of it?
Yeah, there is. I'll find it.
Yeah, there is. I'd fucking shit right there, to be brutally honest
Not
with
me.
you.
I just peel. You take the tail and you start peeling, and you'll be fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. You're so smart when it comes to...
Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. That's a Burmese python. That's what I had.
Hey, Bri, shut up.
That's exactly what I had.
Why did you have that?
Because and he got so fucking mean. He was so mean.
Answer the
that he
question.
would bite, and I just was into it. Now they're freaking the snake out because they're idiots. And see, that snake is getting scared, and he's holding the head.
Yeah.
You don't know that, Brian.
I do. I know.
Brian
I'm a
doesn't know that.
herpetologist.
No, you don't know
That's
that.
the
It
I'm
could
an-
just be hungry.
I'm
and
an amateur herpetologist. He's squeezing that head too much. Now he's shaking the head.
Now it gets crazy.
Now this is bullshit.
But wait, no, it doesn't even get crazy until I think he starts walking away.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
there.
part.
Why is he walking away?
But look at the hero that helps him. Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Brian would be shitting himself in the corner.
No, it was complete bullshit.
Eating a
That thing
popsicle.
that wasn't doing shit to him.
Bro, in 1 second, that thing would have fucking
Shut up,
wrapped around.
Chris.
Yeah.
You're such a pussy.
I mean, this guy, you thought you've been around snakes,
I've
dude.
been to India, dude.
What was India like?
It was. I was.
Dude, you know what?
a
You're a
general
hard hitting interviewer. You really are.
Why don't I interview you guys?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right,
That's me.
sure.
Send me
Hey,
that.
what's up? Welcome to Fighter and Kid. I'm sitting in for Brian and Brendan. Here with
Well,
me is
Brian's
Brian.
here, but-
Chris is here also.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, got a lot going on around today. These guys are doing comedy and they're doing all sorts of stuff in the business and show
Yeah,
business at
sure.
large.
Yep.
Brian, what are these on the table? Fuck
That's
that
it.
shit. Chris, you're so how'd you get started in comedy? What were you, being a fucking smartass, breaking everyone's balls and
Man.
shit?
No, I
and
mean,
your family
yeah.
and your friends, and then you're like, I'm funny, right?
I mean,
Probably same thing for you, right?
Well, no, actually,
All right.
It's
Me undies.
No, I don't
Guys,
think-
that's not our sponsor, man.
really?
it's not.
Well,
it's my
maybe,
sponsor.
but just
It is, man.
You ain't part of the Mondays fam anymore.
no. Look,
You got burlap underwear? What you got?
no. I have.
Oh, you can't wear any underwear.
I'm wearing
'cause of
the
your-
undies right now. No, I don't make fun of me about my psoriasis. I'm
Let's see
sensitive
your
about
dick.
it.
Let's see what you're wearing.
Why do you have psoriasis?
Oh, Calvin
Calvin's.
Klein. Those are, that's great.
Yeah, because I used to model for them when I was in the 90s.
I got Mondays.
I have Mondays. I wear mostly Mondays.
I got.
What are you wearing? Don't pull.
Oh God, you would just have another
You
pair
got
of
some
shorts
big
on.
legs.
I think
Little-
these are,
You would.
These are Kirkland,
Those
right?
Oh,
big legs.
God.
Don't pull
Yeah,
them out
sure, I
that
guess
far,
so.
dude.
Are those like
Don't
Costco?
yank them out. You're wedging yourself.
Kirkland.
Your balls are getting all fucking.
Hey, dude. All seriousness, you're a big guy with a powerful lower body.
Yeah.
When you're gonna make love, and
Yeah.
the girl's like, "Here comes this big guy,"
Yeah.
and then you pull out
Yeah.
that sad
dick.
nub.
What?
What does the girl go? Oh,
No. What happens
hear
is
anything?
nope. She looks at me
Does she have
and
a
then
good
I get
personality?
undressed and she goes, "Well, that all makes perfect sense, right?" But what she doesn't understand is that it's scaled to me. But then as I get closer, it's like, oh no, because I'm 7'5" and
Yeah.
872 pounds. So
Right.
then,
Not that
when
big, but yeah.
yeah.
I think
and then when it gets closer,
Yeah.
then it looks like an overstuffed fucking one of those sandwiches on a French bread that
like
just a
like
big
you'd get from Jersey Mike's.
yeah, the kind of
You got a
burrito-
Jersey Mike's
Yeah, I got a
cock?
Jersey
so you got
Mike's.
extra flaps of skin just kind of hanging out.
Yeah,
the
it
You got
looks
side.
like-
you got a cock and they make it Mike's way.
Yeah, the end of my dick looks like a handful of bologna. just fucking
Why?
different foreskin.
From
Because
what?
I'm European.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm European.
Yeah,
So
you
you don't
didn't
give a
fucking
fuck. You
cut
didn't
it.
get
You
it
didn't
cut.
cut it.
No,
You didn't
I
get
got
cut?
it. I got it cut more to make it shaped like a rose.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I got it all. I got a
Beautiful.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I visited. I got body modifications as a baby.
That's problematic, but
yeah, I
all
got
right.
a piercing that's keeping my balls very small and
Do you,
close
do you have
together.
pearls under the skin?
Yeah, pearls. Yeah.
No, wow, that's beautiful.
I feel bad about coming and saying like. I feel bad about like coming here and then being like, oh,
Yeah, that's very
making
you to think of that.
Yeah.
yeah, because you do something and then feel bad about it. It's very you.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we like that you're here. We'd rather have you here than not, to be brutally
Hey man,
honest.
it's awesome. We're
right.
making a surprise.
So
Can you believe his face when it happened?
Yeah, well.
He was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised, but I
Yeah.
don't think that was
We got you. We were thinking about it. We talked about it. Oh, guess what?
What?
Like yesterday.
Yeah. We wanted
Yeah.
to get you.
Well, that's when you would make the plan. I actually didn't even know that you were in town, so double
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, I flew back into town.
Because you're fucking so New York, dude.
Dude, I am so New York. I am so fucking New York.
That's not true.
Chris, I was in New Jersey and I was making a film, but I was right close to the city, the Bad Apple, the big
It's the- yeah, well,
city of shoulders, man.
No.
And everybody was, and so Chris, I got to visit Chris while he was
Yeah.
in town.
Yep.
And then he went and did the theaters.
Does Chris count how many times he gets recognized?
No, I you know what? I can't. It's actually tough.
Yeah. I wear a baseball hat and sunglasses.
So
and
nobody, literally, people are like, I know him from somewhere, but I don't normally see that guy with a hat and sunglasses on, so it can't be him.
Yeah.
I hear people saying that.
Have you ever heard about the people living underneath the subway?
Yeah, mole people.
Yeah, in New York, there's people in the
There's a whole community.
Yeah, well, there's different subway tunnels that the trains don't go down anymore.
Yep.
So a lot of people who are homeless have set up these cardboard cities down
That's
there.
what they deserve.
And it's pitch black, dude. Hey,
Well,
It's not what.
no,
deserve
don't.
it.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
don't derail
his
what
bit.
was going to be so awesome to
and
do
by the
your
way,
thing.
Go on.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Go
and
on.
you knew that.
I
go
knew
on.
it because I know a lot about comedy.
Okay, dude,
Now,
but then-
Bryan,
all right,
there's
dude,
Bryan that
yeah.
knows slittle.
no, that's not
But
true.
Bryan, but when someone's teeing something up and they fucking take the tee and it says anecdote on the tee,
Exactly.
and then they take a ball and
Right.
it says like punchline. It also underneath in parentheses says take it or leave it. Not a huge deal.
Yeah, but just
But
here
still,
it comes.
yeah, here
It's
and they
set
put
up.
it right, and they put it on top of the tee,
And there's a batter.
right, and there's a batter,
And the batter's you.
and it batters me, and I come up and I'm fucking showing my
By the
underwear.
way, the batter's you,
Yeah.
a very established comedic actor.
Thank you very much, Chris.
okay, guys.
That
Thank you
is
very much, Chris.
hilarious and a
I appreciate
sketch
that.
actor
I appreciate
to
that.
boot.
Hey, you know what? And you'd figure. Oh, also, by the way, hey, known him a while.
No.
known him a little while.
Now, guys, this is
Had
my
conversations.
No, this is my
so you're
show.
saying-
Sitting across,
Now you-
sitting with a couple of the funniest people on the planet.
Yeah.
Now he knows you too, right?
The fuck, I do know him.
So now, if you were just going to tell like a story or something,
Yeah.
maybe he'd say, "All right, I'm going to sit over here. I'm going to have a smoke break. I'm
No,
going to
I
let
wanna
him drive
hear
for a
it.
little while." Or are you going to come up with something that makes no sense,
I just
is
said-
not relevant?
I just
and,
said they deserve.
yeah, but
and
you know,
toss it in.
you know what you did, dude?
What?
You took a fucking bowl of spaghetti and you dumped it out onto that baseball on the tee.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is you might be like, well, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point.
No.
Yeah.
What you do
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Okay, man. This is my
It
show. and
doesn't
I
have
to
anything to
remind
do
you
with
guys.
baseball. It doesn't have everything to do with
I have
baseball.
to
right
remind
there.
you guys-
You took a bowl of pasta.
No, you're interrupting
and put it
me.
into the fucking baseball
No,
game.
no.
And now, as you're explaining it to him, he's saying, "No, I understand, and it won't happen again." And he's got a bucket of chocolate ice cream, and he's dumping it onto the pasta
I don't like these
and
metaphors.
mashing it into the plate with his foot. While he's telling you, "I know that I dropped this
Right.
bowl of pasta on the ground,
Look, dude.
but at least maybe we can pick it up.
Tell me about the
and
mole
still have
people.
some." Okay. All I was going to say was that I went down there and it was very, very dark, and I still got recognized. Of course, that didn't happen.
Of course,
and it's
but it
not
would've
that
been-
big a
But
deal.
you know
It's
what?
just
Had it been in the moment that you were doing it,
it could have been amusing.
could have been funny. Not only that, could have led to some other stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that right?
Guys.
Now, can can it now? No, it can't, can it? So what did we learn, Bri?
I
Not
don't
to
like that you're putting your hands in your lap. I'm not your fucking student. You guys are my guests.
I'm uncomfortable with the fact that
On the
we are
show.
sitting here in the TFATK studios.
Yeah.
The show has been so successful that you know your show's been successful when your logo's been turned into some sort of like bathroom tile.
Fan made
No,
that.
what I will say
It's
is-
incredible
No,
is
no,
what
no,
it
no,
is.
Fan
no,
made that.
no, 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 no.
There's so many incarnations that-
Now, what I will say is,
What?
if they were very successful, this wouldn't be broken.
But
Right?
Chris,
So
that's,
get a new sign.
I got to stick up for
No.
Bryan here. That is the style.
Yeah, that's not fair, dude. You're being unfair right now.
It's broken, like all.
No, those are not.
all-
No, those are. That's like a tile work thing.
It's a
is what-
tile work thing, bro.
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah, no, it's not broken. But I'll tell you, if you've got a studio where there's all sorts of, there's a really cool, like, what would this be? Steampunk?
Well,
this clock
whatever
over here?
this would be.
A guy made us that clock. A guy sent us that
A guy
clock.
sent you that clock?
Yes.
All right.
Now,
So you-
I didn't know you knew Gargamel.
I
Is that
will admit,
Gargamel's
it's a little-
clock?
It's a little goth, but
yeah,
it's
pretty cool. I think I saw, yeah. Oh, bless you.
Whoa, I am allergic to fucking boringness. Huh? Isn't that crazy? I'm
I
allergic.
saw this clock in a Rammstein video about 1994. But you've got all sorts of cool stuff in here that tells everybody that you guys are established,
Yep.
and it's a very successful podcast. And still, you know little about comedy.
I do. Isn't that crazy, right?
That's so crazy.
Isn't that crazy, right?
With the broken glass
Hold on,
collage
hold on.
as my.
Hold on. You. Oh, God.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? Was that Brian's career?
Let's take a little break, kids. We'll get right back to the throwback episode. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it while Brian's on vacation. If you're following along on Brian's vacation that he's posted on Instagram, you'll notice one thing only. He's in Mykonos, he's enjoying the sun, and you're like, man, Brian's face is awful and his hairline's still not good, but his clothes are looking pretty tasty. That's because Bryan only rocks True Classic. I can't say enough good things about them. They have tees, V-necks, chino shorts. This summer, if you're maybe at travel ball games like I am all the time, maybe at the family barbecue, you got events, whatever it is, you got to look fly, man. And that's why True Classic, they sell the classics, they sell the essentials, but they look absolutely fantastic. They fit great. You can use them for workouts, vacation, chilling at the crib, barbecues, travel ball weekends, whatever you're looking for. It's a one-stop shop to keep you looking cool and stylish. All right, we got you guys. So whatever you choose, you can't go wrong with True Classic. All their clothing can be mixed match, designed to work with your lifestyle so you can look and feel your best each and every day. That's why they do it. In fact, True Classic is so committed to their products. If you don't love them, they have a 100% perfect fit guarantee, or you can send it back. Easy returns. So go to trueclassic.com/fighter. Unlock big savings when you bundle items site-wide. Look fly at the barbecue. Look fly at the travel ball tournaments. Look fly at the gym. True Classic got you covered. Discover the perfect blend of summer vibes, timeless elegance with True Classic. Shop now and elevate your summer wardrobe with ease. trueclassic.com/fighter. Remember last time you stopped for gas and you're checking out, maybe you're picking up some licorice, maybe some mints for your stank breath, and you're like, man, look at these dick pills, man. Look at this dick ingredients. 3 Rhino 4000, whatever it is. Dude, stay away from those. You don't want to use it at the gas station. You want to use prescription drugs. They come with all sorts of weird side effects. What if I told you there's a product, one-stop shop, backed by science, all natural? Well, there is. Well, they're here to save the day. We're talking about Joy Mode. It's like a pre-workout, but for the sex game. That's right. You take it 45 minutes to 2 hours before anything you want to do, maybe even up to 4 hours. So you mix it 45 minutes to 4 hours prior to before you decide to get down. It's going to help you with that general erectile function, blood pressure, all that's healthy. It's good for you. Get away from the prescription drugs. Get away from the gas station pills. This is all natural, backed by science. You mix in water, you down it. It is a pre-workout for your sex game. All right, so if you're ready to spice things up in the bedroom and boost your sexual performance and do it naturally without all the nasty prescription drugs, boy, do we have an offer for your wiener. Go to usejoymode.com/fighter, enter code FIGHTER for 20% off your first order. That's usejoymode.com/fighter for 20% off your first order. Thanks, Joy Mode.
I win.
Tragic news out of Marina Del Rey this morning. I win.
He said, I win.
I win. And then he fucking expired. And then he was so fucking real about it that the doctors came in, did an autopsy, and said natural causes. He's in perfect health. He fucking keeps it so real. He just said, I win, and he fucking passed away.
31, I'm 31.
Died.
Chris, remember the time we were talking about the song to play at Bryan's funeral?
Where?
Do you remember the name of that song?
No.
It was like some like fucking
podcast?
trap. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was that song?
Let me see if I
What
can
was
find
it?
it here.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, I think I got it.
What was it?
I think I remember.
This
Fuck,
guy's
man.
number one. He was our biggest influence. Yeah.
No, we
that's,
used to talk
of
about-
course, something.
He
that
was
you
our
said, but-
biggest influence.
It was our biggest influence that we ever knew.
We're crying hard. We're crying at people. The tears are flying from my eyes. They're not even rolling down my cheeks. They're flying from my eyes.
Who would do that
Jesus
song?
Christ.
You guys
We'd
cried.
commission
You guys would cry so
Guns
hard
N'
that-
Roses
yeah.
to come back and do your funeral song?
You guys would cry so hard that it'd be
I'm
the
gonna
first time
find
tears
this.
shot out of someone's eyes. The tears are flying from my eyes. Not my tears. My cheeks are dry, but I'm crying hard. Why? Because I'm crying so hard. I'm crying. Tears are flying from my eyes. Flying from my eyes.
Dude,
The number one hit.
if I
Rest in
outlive,
peace,
if
Bryan Callen.
if I
R.I.P.
outlive you, I want to take this piece of podcasting, set it to music.
Yeah.
And-
Wow. Rest in peace, Bryan. Another single here.
But you're
tears
doing
are flying
good.
from my
You're
eyes.
51 years old.
Crushing it.
And like I've said before
I'm finding
on
this song.
many mediums, well, whatever, it's not that.
Ask me
No,
why
no,
I'm
I
doing-
want
Do you
to.
know? You want to find it? Well, here's what I was going to say about.
I have it. I have it.
Here's what I was going to say about Bryan at 51.
Yeah.
Could beat the living shit out of CM Punk. 10 years younger.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
can?
No, this guy, Bryan.
You could beat CM Punk?
He could beat the fucking tar out of him, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I want to see that
All right.
in the UFC. One last fight.
One
Hey,
last.
he had, what was his name? Mike Jackson?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I remember it.
I'll beat Chris's ass. I'll tell you that much.
Couldn't.
Why don't you dress up like CM
Couldn't.
Punk, Chris?
A lot of people say I look like CM Punk.
Yeah, let's
You
cut
do.
your hair.
No, because then his career will be over.
No, right.
You could, yeah, I watched that fight going, okay, so they just kind of throw in, he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Right? He's a professional wrestler. He's
Yeah.
been training for a couple of years to do something, that's other. Let's call
Yep.
it other.
Yep.
You're primarily, you're an actor, you're
Yeah.
a comedian, you're a, whatever the fuck, right?
Tennis player, boxer, wrestler.
And so,
Don't say tennis player.
don't say tennis.
But
player.
I come off the ground when I hit. I mean, the top spin's so stupid.
Oh.
This is my funeral song?
Yep. This was it.
Is that it, though?
So stupid. Yeah, God, Will, you kill it on this song, huh? Wow.
When I start tutting.
Oh, shit.
That's my funeral
That's
song.
your funeral song. And Chris and I will come in.
Are you guys carrying my coffin?
We're going to be
Or just
like
my
floating
body?
next to your coffin like this.
Am I
and
not in a
carrying it?
coffin?
We're the
Maybe I'm-
only pallbearers.
No, I want to be wrapped like a mummy, and you guys are carrying me wrapped like a mummy.
Yeah.
In white,
But we're just making you float.
Yeah. I'm on your
wife
shoulder.
crying.
I'm on
Yeah.
your shoulder. My body's rigor mortis.
Your wife's crying.
And you
your
wink at
kids
her?
are mine.
Yeah. And then we do that
You walk
thing.
by and wink at my wife with me on your shoulder,
Yeah.
wrapped in gauze.
Out here in LA and Southern California, they have those sign flippers. They have them in other parts of the country
Yeah.
where it's like Subway sandwich, $5.99, or
Yeah,
come
Bryan
check out
does
these
that.
new apartments. That's what we do with Bryan's corpse at the fucking funeral, and we just flip
Good
it
idea.
around and spin it in the air.
Chicken suits.
Yeah, in chicken suits to that song.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be a cool funeral, Bryan.
What do you
Buddy,
serve
I
for
get
food?
money.
What do you serve?
Bacon.
Two white women are going to make burritos.
Bacon. There you go. There you go. There you
Two
fucking...
white women who went to Mexico are super foodies. Hey, you know what? Let's start a restaurant. People
Designer
fucking
burritos.
loved it.
Yeah.
And now the only,
Just while flipping Bryan's body with chicken suits on, while white women make burritos. Wife crying so hard. Yeah, and your kids are on my shoulders.
Why are they doing this? I don't know if I like this. and then I bust out of the gauze, and I'm like, psych, and I cut both your throats.
Okay.
And I drink your blood.
No.
Okay.
Too much?
Yeah, no. It's good.
Hello. Oh man.
I'm tired today.
All right, dude.
Flew around yesterday. I'm tired today.
All
Flew
right.
on an airplane. They kept delaying it. Was out in New York. They had that nor'easter, I guess, right?
I hate the nor'easter.
Dude, it's just not. Don't say that. Right. I mean, this podcast could just be a day.
What?
A day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah. Are there any more current events?
I don't want to bring any sad stuff. So.
Bring it up. I love sad stuff.
Well, how about Starbucks closing 150 stores next year?
Yeah,
because
usually they just close 50.
Why? Because they're just
They usually just close 50 stores a
He's
year,
right.
but it's 3 times.
Yeah.
too many.
They're just not doing well. Those locations,
they
there's
fucking
also stores
expand
that
so
do well.
much.
I
there.
know, it's crazy.
Like, how much coffee can you
There's,
drink?
you know what, dude? I swear to God, I woke up the other day. I didn't realize this. There's a Starbucks in my guest room. There's a Starbucks.
How did
in
you
my
not
guest
know?
room.
Wait a minute. How
Because
did
I
you
don't
not know
go
that?
in?
Dude,
Well, wait a
go
minute.
in.
So they started like someone paid the franchise fee and had.
You know what? I guess so. This was yesterday. I'm still
There's
figuring it out.
employees and shit.
There's 3 employees.
3 people are working
Yeah, it's
in there.
fucking crazy. They got
Other
clean-
customers?
Yeah, there've been people coming.
is that because you don't go around, or do you have is your house? It's obviously very big.
I mean,
What,
Hey,
I'm doing well.
how many rooms?
Chris,
How many rooms in your house?
You know what? I don't know.
Okay, so
fuck's sake.
okay, so that's a manor. Is that a manor or is it a mansion?
Don't look like you don't know the answer to that.
Yeah,
please.
you're being
How about this?
what? You don't.
I'll let you know.
Oh, come on. First of all, you're never going to get back to us with that. Second of all, you fucking don't mean it at all. Look at your hands.
Yeah.
Look at your fucking crooked mouth. That's not even a thing you do.
Yeah,
that is so not a thing you do, you
This is like my
motherfucker.
thing. I do this a lot.
you're
No, you
being-
don't do that.
You're
The
being
what?
falsely modest right now.
He's making a what face?
What the fuck? Do you have a name for your house? Is it or is it just an address?
Probably just a house. You don't
It's
have.
got a
What?
well, it's got like a CD on the gate.
Okay, what?
What?
Don't-
Look at your eyes
Don't
again.
do that. What does it
Dude, you're
say?
so expressive when you're lying.
CD on the gate.
No, you don't have that.
Crystal.
Oh, look. You got to be careful. You're going to flatline again. You're going to die if you get.
No, dude, I'm fine, dude. Right now, because I feel really good.
Does
Okay.
your place have?
How are you doing?
Oh shit! Hey man, does your natural causes? Yeah.
He lived too hard. He lived too much.
Do you have that blonde draft coffee? That new Starbucks?
They have that. Yeah, it's actually one of those Starbucks. I don't know what they call them, but I was trying to ask the employee, but I was so tired. I was going to bed. And because it's a 24, I guess it's 24.
Do they work for you?
Dude, that's a fucking major Starbucks that stays.
I know. I should be making some sort of money, right?
Yeah. Do they?
You know what? They might close, but I don't know.
Do you
Does
have
your
employees-
Starbucks have the new chicken tortilla egg sous vide deal?
Oh, that yeah.
Not just the other two.
Yeah,
There's
but
the
I
bacon
thought-
and Gruyere,
Yeah, but
and then there's the egg
they
white.
have. They say they have that, but they're always out.
Oh fuck! They're always out of
popular- they're
those.
popular, right?
Dude, he really has a Starbucks in his house.
That's impressive.
It's cool too because if I don't have a if I don't have a phone charger, they have those fucking table chargers.
Yeah.
I can just go on and just place my phone on there. And
So, but you had to know that when you went in there. You're like, put a Starbucks here, and then this.
Now, do you allow anybody into the Starbucks, or is there a?
they yeah, I mean, yeah, you can let anybody in. Mostly, I would say it's mostly white people, and then
Okay, dude. That's,
Wow, man.
I have nothing to do with it.
Well, why is it
So
just?
weird.
Why is it?
No,
why
I have
would you
nothing to do
say
with it. It's
that?
not just white people. It's just mostly white.
And who else?
That's about it.
Okay, see, he
man.
said mostly. So that
Fucking weird
seems like
thing
it's
you got going on.
Is it? No, I'm not trying to. Is it? Are you saying that you have a
I'm not.
a
yeah.
whites only Starbucks in your home? I don't care. I'm not judging you.
No, I know, and again, it has nothing to do with me. It's
Well, but it is in your home. It's in your home.
Chris,
No,
it's
but
in your house. You've been saying that for the past 5 minutes.
And I didn't know. Dude.
Yeah.
Now we got to talk about. You're talking about a guy who's got I've got a big house, right?
I know,
Curl your lip.
I
Every
know.
time he talks about the size of his house, he starts
I
curling
know,
his
I
mouth.
know. But you
And-
have a racist coffee
No.
shop. Well,
I don't have any coffee
okay,
shop.
but you do admit that they
There is a Starbucks in my home.
That's a coffee shop.
I found out about that yesterday.
about what that white people only are there by coincidence, or is there a barrier to entry to people who have more melanin in their skin.
So I popped in about 5 or 6 times yesterday because I still, every time I was like, wait a minute, really? And I would walk in and I'd be like,
This is your home.
yeah,
Okay. But
my home.
yeah.
And every time I walk in, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 times,
It's a lot.
yeah, it was pretty much white people.
Okay.
And
He has a
it was
white-owned-
only that.
Okay.
White-
So
whites
is there
only.
a sign or anything?
So
that
it's
says-
Starbucks. So they do have signs. Yeah,
Yes,
they have
no,
a bunch
but
of
that's
signs.
not what I-
But they have that sign that says Starbucks, and then they have a sign that says things on this premises may cause cancer and birth defects or whatever that fucking sign
Okay,
is.
yeah,
They have to have that.
They have to have that one.
Yeah.
And then we can we have the right to refuse service to anyone,
That's
and then
normal.
a bunch of
Yeah,
you
but
know.
that's not.
And then
shit like
what
that.
else?
So
Is
it
there
could be a
anything? Is there
coincidence.
anything?
There was small wording under that.
Which one? Do you remember what that said? Try to
Under the
remember that.
we reserve a right to refuse service to anyone, and then a bunch of stuff under that was in parentheses.
Did it say of color?
No, it said something like, because when I got closer to the sign,
Yeah,
because
no,
it was
and
small,
that's-
right?
Yeah.
But they were like, it said no black.
Oh boy, Chris,
Chris, that's a super.
you have a whites only.
Asians,
Dude!
and then it said or other. So
What?
I don't know what that is.
That's
but,
everyone.
Yeah.
You have
Dude,
to
that's
change that
everyone.
sign.
You can't have this.
You have to change that sign. That's an
But again,
extreme.
I have nothing to do.
you have
with
an
the Starbucks.
extremist.
Yes,
You
you
have an
do.
extremist
Hold on.
white
Yes, you do.
nationalist.
It's in your house.
I had no
You're going to be
idea.
responsible for it no matter what.
can't have
If
I
I
don't give a
didn't
shit
know-
who you bring this
if I
to.
didn't-
Any court in the land.
can't have a white
And I mean the
nationalist.
land will
Yeah.
say, you had it in your house, sir.
Right.
Right here.
Right, and
all
I
the
go-
evidence.
and then I
There's
go
a
like
room
this.
in your house where-
Excuse me, Judge, I didn't know that.
No, hold on,
On
Chris.
your
But
honor.
you do now, and here's the thing: you've known
Judge
for
guy,
a
excuse
day.
me, Judge guy.
No, that's
Chris,
fine.
you've known for a day that you have a whites-only room in your house.
It's not a room; it's a Starbucks, and
It is a Starbucks.
But it's a
it's
room
its
that
own
serves
corporation.
coffee.
I think honestly, Starbucks would be in a lot of trouble.
Chin is
Let's call it a
super offended.
Starbucks. It doesn't matter if it's a room or a
Okay,
Starbucks.
hold on. I have a question.
Okay.
Hold
Let
on.
them call
But
it.
they have those
it's a
fucking
Starbucks.
table charges.
fine.
Walk in,
We
put your phone
know
on.
about
If Chin walks in
Mm-hmm.
with a friend of his who happens to also be Asian or,
Right.
let's say, of Latin descent or of
Well, look-
African American descent,
yeah.
what happens?
Well, let's
when
put
he
it
tries
this
to
way.
get
I'll
in
stop
there?
right there. Chin doesn't walk in. Yeah, and because they have a
That's so fucked up.
Chris, what do they have?
well, they have a
Don't-
they have a. I don't want. I mean. I again yesterday I walk in, I'm noticing all this shit.
I
I'm
know,
looking
but
at, and they actually have a separate entrance. And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
in my house, I had no idea.
I know, but Chris, what happens? What do
so
they
I
have?
walk out and I'm like, there's
Nobody stopped you when you walked in?
No,
I know
nobody-
it's your house, but nobody
stopped me. No.
Well, you look Albanian, which is technically white.
So there you have it. So
Yeah.
so I walked into the part. You know when you walk into a bank and they have the first entrance, and then you have to wait for them to have the light turn green till we open up the second entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of.
So what happens is
No.
when a bank gets robbed, if a bank gets robbed, there's two entrances,
Yeah.
right? And they're one after another. And the robber leaves the one door, and then they trap them in the little area
Yeah.
to where they can't leave the second door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This Starbucks has a version of that, right? So
Chris,
what?
Then you can only make it.
No, I'm saying
It has
Chin have no problem getting past the first entrance,
It
right?
has a
Right.
detention-
So, but then he goes into he's in the
a detention-
chamber.
Right, so now
and then
the
what
second-
happens
now
to
it's-
Chin?
now
it's a
the sec-
detention center.
No,
I
no, no,
know.
no. So now the second entrance, that would be a red light. For Chin would see a red light.
So
right?
he's,
Chris, this is
when does he get his
insanely
coffee?
racist.
How does he get his coffee?
Well, he's free to go anywhere else if he wants.
No, Chris, you have a racist
No,
coffee
I
shop.
don't
No,
have
it's in
any.
your house. You've known about
It's
it.
in your
You've
house.
known
I have
about
no
it for
idea.
a day. You
It's in
have
your
to
house.
dismantle
You guys,
this.
I don't understand why you guys are upset. You guys want to get coffee. You just come
because
right
I'm
in.
not a racist.
But that's not the point. I
This
don't
is
even
a-
want. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I'm
Neither
not
do I.
going.
Neither
I'm
do
not
I.
going there. I'm not going there for
I don't
coffee.
either.
No,
you got Starbucks right there, and you
This is
brought
from
him
my-
this thing.
this
There's no
is
way
from
you
the
paid
place in
for
my
this.
house.
That's from the whites only Starbucks. That's a racist coffee.
And you didn't even
Chris.
pay for this thing.
No.
Chris,
Right.
I don't want
That's-
that
you
in
go
my...
there every day.
You drank a little bit of it.
So what?
So
Don't
we're all
you
kind of in this
fucking-
together, right?
What's the name of
I
that?
guess.
What's the name of that?
That?
What's the name of that drink?
So
right
it has
there?
two names, right? So
Yeah.
it's called the Simply Strawberry.
Okay.
And then so they said and then under it says made with real strawberries, sugar, fructose, whatever. Sorry, it's a little red. We wish that it was White.
Oh man,
Pure white.
pure white.
Chris, you have to.
That is an aggressively racist Starbucks in your house,
You're
man.
insanely
Yo, these
racist.
people hate everyone but whites.
Chris.
Dude, this is fucked up, Chris. This is not going to look good.
It's not for me. I swear.
You keep saying that, but don't you
Imagine you
understand?
wake up one day.
No,
you walk into a room.
Just let them.
Yeah, imagine you wake up one day. You walk into a room in your house. You haven't been down that corridor or whatever the fuck, right?
Sometimes that happens.
And you open up the door.
Well,
and
no,
all
that
of a
doesn't
sudden
happen.
You,
Trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but a corridor that you haven't
and
been
you
down.
see all of a sudden a bunch of green, and it's a Starbucks, and you're like, "Holy shit! I had nothing to do with this."
Okay.
That's where I'm coming from.
Right.
And it happens to be, I'm realizing now, a whites only.
Now you're realizing that?
Chris, you've known for a full day and you still haven't taken action.
Have you talked to
and
anybody
I feel
about
like in
this?
some ways you.
So I asked the guy who works there, right? And I was like, what's
What's
the deal?
his name?
Oh, so his name?
Yeah.
His name is his name is Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a regular name, right?
Yeah.
And so I asked him, what's the deal with this, right? And he goes like this: I don't have anything to do with this.
Nobody's responsible for
Nobody's
this?
responsible for this insanely racist coffee shop.
Henry's a white guy?
Who
Or what is
instituted?
he?
Who put the sign up?
I mean, not that it
Who
matters, but I
instituted-
think Henry might have something to do
I
with
would
this. if he's-
imagine.
Yeah, he's a white guy.
Okay, but then you're also going, I got nothing.
Right.
Everybody's
Is
like,
there anybody there that took responsibility for their insanely racist
you said there were 3 people
policies?
Yeah, two other guys.
Who are the
working there. 2 other guys.
Yeah, Henry, Zach,
That's a
Zach
white
Henry,
dude.
that's
Yeah.
a white guy.
I'm not even going to ask yet.
Well,
Henry,
Hamilton?
Zach,
Cody.
Cody. Jesus.
Those guys are white.
Those are white dudes.
Well, Cody's young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So is Henry too, because he
Henry's-
probably has those parents who are like, yeah, let's call him.
Exactly.
Let's call him Jack
Yeah,
or
one
Henry.
of those
Is there-
throwback names.
Yeah,
there
we'll
anything
call him a
about-
throwback name. Brian, watch this. We'll call him a throwback name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my transatlantic guy. That's
Good.
Sorry,
it's good.
I'm
It's
working
honestly
on
really
it.
good.
No,
So
it's good.
and
And then Cody and Zach.
and Zach is an older man.
Okay.
Right.
Now
and
he might
doesn't
be.
he doesn't wear the apron or whatever the fuck.
Okay. So
he's the manager.
What is he wearing?
Yeah, sure. He's the manager.
What's
exactly.
he wearing?
So he's got all sorts of other shit going on.
He might be the one responsible.
No, I'm. You know what? I'm not sure because he's not even wearing the Starbucks outfit.
What is he
That's
wearing?
what
Chris?
That's what we're saying.
So he has like this white
Ugh.
what
Go on.
Oh no!
Fucking go on.
white top.
Is it a white?
Just a white
is it
top,
a white
like just a-
smock
he's
looking
just got-
thing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is
So,
it?
yeah.
Is
It's
it
a smock.
and it's got-
Is it to keep off
The-
like coffee off his
maybe
actual
there
shirt?
was
Hold on.
some
Is it a
red and black. No, I
Oh.
think
Ah!
Wait, is it a robe?
Oh, boy.
Hold on. Is it a robe?
yeah. I mean, maybe he just rolled
Okay.
out of bed or
He's a grand wizard.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
knows
got
no
red and
magic.
black
He knows no
emblems.
magic.
No, he-
he knows
Does
no
he
magic,
have,
even though
like,
it
sort of-
does taste magical.
Does he have little symbols like on his
Oh, so you know what?
person that
That
sort of
would
look
be the
like
red
the
and
thing
black.
that would be next to like, oh, you're in this is the auto club, and then there's like an emblem you've
That's
never
the
seen.
red and black shit.
Or
I
like
was
those
just fucking-
those symbols
I was
like
just
when
thinking
you get
about
like
it, yeah.
emoji symbols, you're like,
The
what's this
fucking
swirly
clan.
whirly?
So
the
that-
fucking clan secretly opened a Starbucks in your goddamn house. You have to get them the fuck out of there, dude.